Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. It is time for our second Smash for 3DS tournament where 16 fighters are going to battle for the top spot and settle it in Smash. So we got our first two fighters in here already, but let's take a look at the bracket so you guys can know who is going to be fighting later. Next up, we're going to have Antic and 123 Fent / Justin, and then I'm going to be fighting after that. So if you are one of these fighters, get ready, because this is the order of the matches, and I'll be updating the roster as we go. But we got our two fighters here. Let's quickly go over the rules real quick before we get into our first match. Now, this is going to be single matches until we get to the finals, 2 stocks, and 7 minutes, and the finals will be best of 3. There's going to be no custom moves or no items this time, and we're going to want people to stick with one character. Now, a few extra rules that I wanted to specify before we get into it. So if you have a charging move, like Samus's Charge Shot, the Wii Fit Trainer's Sun Salutation, Mario's F.L.U.D., all of those, you're not allowed to start charging them until the Jigglypuff disappears, and you'll see how that works in a second here. And then also build-up moves like Wario's Waft, his big old fart, and Rob's Robo Beam, you need to shoot them off as soon as Jigglypuff self-destructs because those build up right from the start. And last but not least, all Omega stages, or Final Destination type stages, are legal, and also Battlefield, Prism Tower, Yoshi's Story from Brawl here, Yoshi's Island, Arena F.L.U.D, this is one right here, and Tomodachi Life are all legal, so you can choose any of those, but stick with those stages. So those are the rules. We got our fighters. Let's get into it. Now, I'm going to be filming on my 3DS using Jigglypuff, and Jigglypuff's just going to self-destruct, and then we will begin with our first fight here. So let's switch over to our fight view. Here we go. We got little Puff here with their sleeping cap, and we're ready to begin. So wish Mason and Matthew good luck because they are the first up in our first match. I'm excited. So here we go. I'm going to jump off the stage, and then Jigglypuff's going to use her patented shield self-destruct. So Mason is playing as Samus, and Matthew is playing as Toon Link. This will be nice. We got 2 different projectile characters here. Uh-oh, hopefully Mason jumped over him. I hope he's not going for him. Oh, we're going to have to start over again. Oh, maybe, no, never mind. Matthew's cool. He blocked it with his shield. Hopefully Mason realizes that he's not supposed to attack yet. Luckily, Toon Link's shield saved the day, and he didn't take any damage there. Getting a little bit of lag, but this should hopefully clear up once I get out of here. So we're going to begin any second now. Mason figured out what was up, luckily. And here we go. Jigglypuff self-destructs, and the match has begun. We are on Arena F.L.U.D, the Fire Emblem stage. So this is going to transform as we go. It's going to be a little tough for our fighters to get a footing with all these different platforms popping up. And some of them are destructible as we go as well. So yeah, we're going in slow-mo a little bit. This will happen with certain, connections if you're far apart, but hopefully a lot of the matches will be pretty smooth. So yeah, we got Toon Link here. Matthew trying to charge up his bow. The Links, both of them, are known for kind of spamming projectiles a lot online, so if you play a lot of them, you'll see they'll usually use their bow, their boomerang, and their bombs, all the bees, to keep everybody away from them, and then they'll go in with their sword and do the kill. But Samus is no stranger to projectiles herself. She has her homing missiles, her super missiles, she's got her charge shot she can shoot out, lots of good stuff, and her bombs will help her get back on the stage if she can bomb jump. So yeah, we're doing some nice flips. Here we go, speeding up a little bit. Link, you gotta look out for that smash. Look at that, 42% damage already, and we've barely exchanged blows. Link, even though he is tiny and he has eyes like a cat, he is still very strong, and he's able to smack people around with that sword. Samus taking to the air, trying to stay above. You gotta be careful though, that up smash from Link, both of them, is very deadly. It hits several times and can knock you away pretty easily. So yeah, this is very tough with some of the latency, the lag here online, but I think Mason's starting to adjust. He's trying to get his charge shot going. We got a battle of projectiles. It's the future versus the past. We got Link with his medieval weaponry against Samus. This is kind of strange to see these 2 characters. They're also fighting on a medieval area, so maybe Toon Link's going to have the advantage, but Samus is a skilled bounty hunter. So Mason's going to have to do something here to start racking up damage. He's trying to stay away and taking to the air. That's not really the best idea because look at that. Sword slice. The one good thing about having a little bit of lag is you get a nice slow-mo view of a lot of the moves, but hopefully this will clear up here. Alright, someone's asking, Gemstones Gaming asking if I'm reading the comments. I am. I'm going to be paying attention to your comments as we go, as well as commentating on the match. We got another transformation here. A lot of these look like crazy medieval, I don't know, contraptions that would guard a castle or something. It's cool that this arena is just full of these things to to make our fighters have to stay on their toes, jumping around on platforms and stuff. Alright, so Samus is getting back on the stage. She's in rage or Mason is in rage percentage right now, so she's gonna have increased knockback, and but Link has still not taken too much damage. Matthew is doing well to keep his distance and avoid a lot of these projectiles. We're down a minute or so from the clock already, but I think it's very close here for Toon Link to get a KO if he can get in there and hit with a couple good smacks of his smacks of his sword. Link's side smash, both of them, is very good. It has two distinct slices to it, but it can knock away. Also, the dash attack is really good as well, so we'll see how that goes. The arrow stuck right in the side of that platform there, hanging. We're going to get another transformation here pretty soon. Hopefully this, this is not a great first match to showcase online with lag, but it will, it'll be better with some fighters in the future, so hopefully. Usually the matches I fight in will at least have good speed to them, because my internet's doing alright, holding up with streaming and connecting here. Man, Mason's trying to keep his distance, but that's not going to help him in the long run. He should be charging up. You know, I don't want to give him any tips, obviously, because they might be listening right now. But yeah, we got to see if his futuristic weaponry can do much. Man, we might even get booted here because this lag is kicking in pretty hard here. I know sometimes if it is too much, you know, it'll just kind of kick you from the match and you have to start over. That happened a couple times during the practice battles. This one is pretty tough, but yeah, hopefully we'll get another kick here and it won't be so slow. Mason just staying away. They're really going to have to go after each other, though, if they want to get through this fight, because far away, yeah, playing keep away is not going to help, even with the lag. All right, let's look. As we wait for the fighters to get a little closer together, I'm going to go into the comments real quick. All right, it's a weird movie. Yeah, it is like it's a strange, like, slow motion action movie. Emmanuel is commenting. That's kind of strange to have all this slow motion. I'm gonna do. Someone's asking if I can do some fights too. I'm gonna do a few, you know, friendly battles after the tournament's over, like we did last time. All right. Dan is asking what character I'm gonna use, and he says hello from Israel. Hello, Dan. I am gonna keep my character a secret until we get to my match, but he is one that I've been planning on using here pretty soon. Hopefully, I'll do well. All right. People asking, when the Wii U Smash game is coming out very soon here on the 21st. I think a week, less than a week now. We're so close. I've heard that the tournament feature will not be fully set up in Smash Wii U from the beginning, but we're going to get it sometime here. Oh, another cool thing to talk about, we're getting an update to both Smash games. The 1.0.4 update is going to actually have balance alleviations. Like, a few characters are going to get balanced and get some nerfs. Bowser, he has this technique called the Bowser side, where he can grab people and dive off the stage, and he usually he'll die after the other person, so that has been nerfed. You die together as Bowser when you do that, so you can no longer use that to get a cheap win. Rosalina, her Luma, it won't respawn. I think it's been lengthened from 7 seconds to 13 seconds, so it takes a bit longer. Rosalina, infamously one of the best characters in the game, so they're trying to make her a little bit, you know, easier to handle for most people. I think Greninja has lost his ability to do his little dive kick and then shadow sneak right after to get rid of end lag. Stuff like that, lots of minor things, usually on the characters that have some distinct advantage. But we don't know the full list of changes yet. We're not sure, but hopefully we'll get some more word. A lot of this is things that are in the Wii U version that have been changed, but the 3DS one is getting up to speed. So we'll probably get that on the 21st, I'm guessing, if not a little sooner. Oh, the lag finally cleared up a bit here. It's still a little slow, but Link was able to get some combos there. One good hit from Link, and Samus is going off the stage. Oh, look at those bombs. There's Link's new up air. He's got that cool little jut up with his Master Sword. It looks great. Mason is really just kind of biding his time here, trying to lay bombs as he goes. He just slow-moed over that arrow. Yeah, this is rough, but I think the next match will probably be a lot better. One of these guys might be from a different country or, you know, from an area where their internet isn't great, but, you know, it happens. Okay. This is another thing that when the Wii U one comes out, it should be a lot easier to do this type of thing because I'll have a tethered connection. We're not going to use Wi-Fi when we fight with the Wii U one, so should be a bit easier to have the matches run without lag. All right, let's see. Zen says, tell them to stop watching the stream if they're playing the match, because trying to stream and do the match might be rough on their internet connection. That's a possibility. Mason, he is ready to get KO'd. Just one good hit from Matthew. I'm a little worried we're going to run out of time in the match here, but as long as somebody can get one stock, like if Matthew gets one stock off of Mason and manages to survive, he'll still win, so we'll see here. Hello, the white thing just arrived. All right. At least we have this epic music, says Manuel. Yeah, we have the awesome kind of almost like Spanish guitar, you know, triumphant Fire Emblem music here as we go around. This is the music from Melee. We had this in the in Hyrule, the Hyrule Castle stage, I think. It was like a secret second file, and that was back when a lot of people were like, who is this Fire Emblem guy, Marth? We didn't know what that was. There is a very strong hit as that missile soars away. There's one smack of the sword. I don't know if that's going to be enough yet. It looks like Mason's coming back down, but that was very close. Man. All right, say cheese. What else going on here in the comments? Let's see. Who's pumped for Christmas? Says the guy who likes a lot of hamsters. Hopefully he's getting another hamster for Christmas. Ooh, a nice hit there, and Mason is flying off. That might be a KO. I'm not sure. Still in free fall, very close to the edge. Somebody's asking where is Fantasy Life. We're going to get back to it here pretty soon. Just had some new games and the Smash tournament to worry about, so just been playing Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're here for the tournament, that's not mattering to you too much here. Yeah, Mason is so close to kill percentage. Matthew just needs to get one good hit. Man. Okay, Neil says he was training, but he didn't get in. Well, we only have 16 competitors, so it's tough to get everybody in here. But Neil, I'll try to get you in on one of the next ones. We're doing all new competitors except one cool thing. We have Devon, who will be probably playing as his Mario again. If you watched the last tournament, you saw, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't, seen, but Devon is returning from the last tournament, and yeah, you can check that out if you want to see. I'm going to post an edited version of the tournament with just the fights here pretty soon, and I'll do that for this one as well, but yeah. Oh man, that down aerial, the little sword stab did not kill, but that hit the platform there. That was very close. Okay, here we go. There's that lightning and that weird, creepy noise as Samus goes off into the background. She landed in the crowd. Some lucky person back there in the Fire Emblem world is going to take home their very own Samus. Easy peasy, says Matthew. All right, don't get too full of yourself. Ooh, nice little back kick from Samus as she comes back in with a bit of invincibility. All right, this is going to be close here because Mason, he's got a bit of percent. Like, this isn't too far for Mason to come back from. He can do it. It's just hopefully... that platform's going away, and it's taking both of them with it. Hopefully that doesn't KO someone randomly if you get stuck on it. Okay, they're off of there. I think it kicks you off instead of pulling you off the screen. Otherwise, that would be a little sad. In some of the earlier Smash games, I think if you got carried away, you could get KO'd by some of that stuff, so you gotta be careful. It's almost like Master Hand doing his little cards he throws down and taking people away. Taking a Tree wants to know if I have a pet. No, I do not, unfortunately. I do love animals, but again, it's a lot of responsibility. Well, I didn't say it originally, but you guys know that. Missile blast onto the stage. Oh, very close there. That screw attack brought her back on, though. Or him. Sorry, Mason, I keep saying her, but you're playing as Samus, so I'm just using, referring to Samus here. There's a charge shot. Here we go. We're getting a bit quicker. This is definitely better than we started with. There's a screw attack. Matthew is getting up towards kill percentage, and they're very much towards the top of the stage, so a nice strong hit here. Oh, coming down with the sword from the sky. That was awesome. Little Toon Link, not from Skyward Sword, but he can still drop a sword from the sky when he has to stab somebody. All right. Yeah, the clock is going in the time of the match, so it's a little longer than it should be, but we're progressing okay here. All right, we're getting a little bit more lag. Matthew is very close to getting. He's almost smoking. You'll see this little puff of anger when someone goes into rage, and that means they can knock people back a lot better than usual. They will be able to knock them away. We have these beautiful man statues posing, holding platforms. Those are actually destructible. If you can get under them and smack at them, you can break them in pieces. All right, we got a little down stab, and Matthew just slowly building up percentage on Mason. There's another smash, an up smash with a little sword swipe. The knockback is enough, especially with being close to rage, that it's going to knock him up, and he can't really combo it, but he's going to go for another. Oh, Mason's doing something here. I remember in Melee, in Brawl too, they had like a slow motion mode you could play. I used to play that sometimes because it was like a bit easier for me, especially in Melee when I was a bit younger. I would play in that mode because I liked the cool feeling of having it a bit slower, and you could kind of predict a lot of movements. So this might be a little easier for them to like time their moves, but we'll see here. Matthew, he's got rage, I believe. Yeah, there's those little puffs of smoke. Toon Link is ticked off, and he's pulled out a bomb. Here goes. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think Mason hit him hard enough, and there we go. All right. Matthew just has to bring it back here a little more, and Mason will be KO'd, and we'll be done with our first match. So quickly peek at the bracket. Oh, nope, not enough time. He jumped out, and he did a stab. It got really fast-paced there for a second. I think it's Antic and 123 Fant, or Justin. They're same person. They're going to be up next, so get ready, guys, because your match is coming up here anytime now. Once we get through this, we got another transformation. Sam Heidenreich, sorry. He says, can I say hi? And I did. Hi, how you doing? How's it going, Sam? Azaria is getting a Luigi amiibo. I don't think Luigi's in the first wave, but he is coming. I'm excited for the amiibos. I've heard that they can be really dastardly in the Wii U version. People have been playing, getting some review copies and stuff since it's so soon to get the Wii U version here. And the amiibos are supposed to be very clever. They'll lure you in and then do some crazy combos on you. Like they'll play like they're not as smart as they are. And, our CPUs only go up to level 9 in this game, whereas the amiibos go up to level 50, so they're going to be a good challenge and training partner, or very powerful partner in just battling if you have them on your team. Alright. Steve is asking if we're going to do tournaments for Wii U around or after Christmas. I'm planning to do a lot of Smash tournaments, so I suspect we will be doing them for quite a bit now, because we're not getting the Wii U one till the end of the month here. Pretty close, within a week, but I'll keep doing them, yeah. I want to start getting some Mario Kart tournaments going again, too, because we just got that DLC. But anyways, back to Smash. Alright, Mason is in rage right now. Samus is ticked off, but that means that she'll be very easy to KO. There's that bomb coming down. Oh, Samus dodged it. Crazy explosion in the background. Looked really cool. We got the contrast of the realistic-looking explosion and Toon Link's very comical explosion. Here is... Oh, he missed him with the aerial. We got a stage transformation, though, so Link gets picked up by the floating platform. Both of them do. Alright, Mewtwo is haunting my game, making it lag, says Oscar. I don't know, Mewtwo's not a ghost type, but maybe he has some type of curse that he's placed on us. Alright. F.L.U.D, I can't pronounce that, but he says, say my name, I beg you please, and I did. There we go. Yeah, it must be a little... See, the Warrior Cat is coming to you. It must be hard to fight with the lag. It is definitely tough. This is a bit worse than normal, so hopefully our next match will be cleared up a bit. Thank you guys for sticking with me and being cool and hanging around, even though this is a little slower. Oh, there we go. Speeding up, and that hit might be it. Oh, Samus is coming back. Okay, I think Mason can get back on stage. If he does... Yep, there he goes. He's not even going to have to land on the ledge. He's good. Alright, he has rage right now, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. He needs to build up some damage. He should probably charge up his shot and stuff and get ready, because, yeah, Samus can be very effective, especially with people if they spam a lot of their moves. But yeah, you got to be careful, because she's got more range options than close-up, it feels like. But she does have some really good, like, dash attacks and stuff. Oh, is Link going to dodge it? Air dodge, that was so cool. Slow motion actually made that even cooler. And he air dodged that charge shot. He saw it coming, though, because she was charging up a little before. So next up, we're going to have Antic and 123 Fant very soon here. I'm excited. Super Slideshow Brothers. A little bit, yeah. Says Yoshi. I missed the whole name there, but yeah. All right. Someone's asking if I'm going to get Amiibo. I foolishly was like, hey, I want to maybe collect all the Amiibos, and then I looked at how much that is going to cost, and it's insane because the roster is huge. I'm still going to try to get as many as I can, but if you're looking into Amiibos, I would maybe stick with the few characters that you really care about the most, because yeah, I know they're looking into cheaper options for different Amiibos and stuff like that, and there goes Mason. All right, game. Okay, guys, that probably took around the 7 minutes, if not a little longer than the limit. But Matthew has come out on top. All right, good job, Matthew. So let's get into the next match here as quickly as we can. So Mason, good job. You both fought well, especially considering all the lag and everything. But Matthew has arisen victorious. So we are looking for Antic and 123 Fant. Sorry, Xander. We need these guys in here. All right. So yeah, please do not. If I have you on my friends list, try not to join the room and spam it, because the faster we can get the actual match people in here, the better, and then I can do more fights with everybody else at the end. So, all right. Let's take a look at the roster again. I'm next with Samuel, so Samuel needs to get ready here. Winged Snagret, that's a cool nickname. I love Pikmin. We're looking, Devon, there's our returning champion, but we're not ready for you yet, Devon. We need Antic and 123 Fant in here, please. All right. Let's see, there he is. Okay, we got one of our competitors already, and we're looking for Antic. Sorry, Xander. Thank you for everyone who is not trying to join the room. Because, yeah, it definitely slows it down quite a bit to have people continuously join Winged Snagret. Please don't do that. I appreciate it if you don't. All right, still waiting for Antic here. Hopefully he'll be here pretty soon. Let's check out the chat while we're waiting. All right, let's see. No, Lilinar. Sorry, there he is. Antic. All right. As soon as we got him in here, we're going to transition. All right, so Samuel will get ready because I'm taking you on next here. Go to a random stage. We got Final Destination. All right, transitioning, and here we go. Hopefully this one should be a bit better in terms of they connected pretty quickly, so I'm hoping this will be pretty good in terms of speed here compared to the last match. Anything would be an improvement, because yeah, that last one was just very slow. I'm sorry to Mason and Matthew, but you guys did good considering. Oh, nope, sorry. AJC. Here. Every time I push over on the control pad, Jigglypuff taunts, obviously, but I have to select maybe later. We should be ready to go here. I think they both selected. It says okay for both of them. As soon as we get... There we go. All right. Jigglypuff squatting down. You can actually dodge some stuff with Jigglypuff. And Kirby, too, if they squat down into that little squished position there. All right. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to jump off the side. Get ready. So 123 Fant is playing as Lucario, and then we have Antic as Link. All right, this should be a good matchup. Both of them have some good range to them. Are you ready for Freddy? All right, the aura is with me. Got some good taunts here. Hello, it's Smash time. I don't know why that was like censored there. That was weird. Maybe it mixed up. All right, here we go. So we got, yeah, the latency definitely better on this one. Link trying to use his tilts there. Lucario's back on stage though. 123 Fant's gonna have to be careful. He's a lot of openings when you use that extreme speed, because you kind of have to get back up again as Lucario lands his recovery. Antic's doing good, stalling with arrows, trying to get in there. Misplaced down aerial though, and Lucario's trying to smash at the edge of the stage. Gotta be extra careful. If you can hit with the end of Lucario's up B, that extreme speed, you can actually do some damage, but it's tough to time because he has a lot of range, especially as his aura builds up. And as Lucario takes damage, we will see his aura sphere and all of his attacks will start to do more. Link accidentally bombs himself, but that's all right. Not too much damage there. You can actually use that to get your recovery back if you're in trouble. Good match so far. 123 Fant racking up a little damage on Link. He's taken a bit more, but like I mentioned, that aura is strong. The aura is with him, and the more damage he takes, the more he deals. Oh man, stalling with the bow. There's that side smash, and he hit him with the down aerial. Stabbed him in the head. We've got Link here is very similar to Toon Link we just saw, but he's a bit more powerful. Nice timing. Antic is getting those down aerials, but Lucario pretty close here. I think he's close to max aura. That dash attack, the new dash that Link got, he is lethal with that, and he knocked him away. All right, 123 Fant's got his work cut out for him, but it's not impossible here. He can come back from this. He's already got him at 59. And he's very close. He's dashing away. Good job with those rolls. Getting back. He's got to look out for those arrows, though. They're very intense, trying to smash him. But Link says, no, I've got an arrow for you and a bomb, too. There he goes. Not throwing the bombs up too much. This Link doesn't rely on projectiles too much. I kind of respect that from Antic. Link is very strong, and a lot of people tend to overuse the projectiles a little bit, try to camp on the side of the stage, especially in Omega mode or Final Destination. So I definitely respect how Antic is playing this Link. There he goes, catching him in a combo, getting him with a bow. He's trying to keep Lucario from getting close in, because once that aura builds up, he's going to be in trouble. Man, charging the aura sphere, but Link says, another dash attack for you. He's back on. Oh, dodged that arrow and dashed away. Good job. 123 Fant, he got out of there as soon as he needed to. Oh man, he's got to look out. You cannot charge that aura sphere when Link is ready to dash at you. Pushed him off the stage, but he's back on. Didn't have to go very far. Yeah, he is not giving him any time to charge that aura sphere. There's a weird wall jump where Lucario holds on to the edge. That's always funny to see when you don't intend to, really. He didn't grab the edge. Okay, now he's getting some Aura Spheres. Nice, he's racking up some damage. Now this is going to do a lot and have a bunch of knockback. Lucario is both in rage and very close to max Aura here. He's doing more damage than usual. 1.4, 1.7, it goes all the way up to 3.0 damage as he takes 3 times the damage, basically. Link's got his bomb. Lucario's taken to the sky. Ooh, nice little down aerial there. Stopped Link from doing that up smash, which can be brutal. It would probably be deadly at this percentage. Lucario's up to 116. He's coming back slowly but surely. Look out for that arrow. They come out very quickly. Oh man, an arrow just knocking into an energy ball, but it got through that time. Nice. Lucario just really needs to rack up a bit more damage on Link, and he's got his aura. The aura is with him, of course. That aura sphere also does a little bit damage if you're too close to him while he's charging it. Trying to get that down aerial, that would be lethal at this percentage. Link is trying to get in there with that dash attack. He's got to be very careful with the aura sphere. Lucario playing it safe, charging, just kind of waiting. Link has his shield, though. His Hylian shield, he can block those aura spheres with a perfect shield if they're not too big. And he's getting in there. He's trying to finish with a dash attack. That's all he really needs. One good hit, and Lucario is probably gone at this point. He can get back with his extreme speed as long as he's not too close to the side of the stage. He's stalling. He's using that tactic with the projectiles to stall a bit. This is very close. Oh, but Link slashes as the sphere goes out and takes the victory. Very good. All right, Antioch has taken home the victory, and he'll be facing Matthew from the last match. So it's going to be Link versus Link in the quarterfinals there. All right. So next up, ooh, I got to get in here. It is time for me to play. This is crazy. All right, and you guys get to see who I'm going to play as well. So we're going to back out and do another lobby here. All right, so Samuel, if you can get in here, then we're going to get going as soon as possible. So yeah, that was a very good match. Thank you guys. Antic and 123 Faint, you both performed very well. That was very close. Lucario, it was very close to getting that back there, but it is very tough. Link is so powerful. All right, let's grab our Jigglypuff, and I'm going to try to connect here as soon as I can, and hopefully Samuel will get in here as well. Here we go. All right, hopefully it'll pop up with a little, there we are, Swimmy Bird, jump in. That's me. Okay. And you guys will get to see who I'm playing here in a second. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick. So next up is going to be Yoshi Kart with a 1 for the eye against Dimples / Ernesto. And here's Samuel. All right. Good job, buddy. You got in here immediately, and we're ready to go. Awesome. As soon as it confirms that he is ready. Oh, yeah, there we go. You got to accept it on both players have to accept to add someone. All right, going to do a random stage, and I will probably, let me see. I get to pick my own on my thing, so I'm just going to go with an Omega 1, and you guys will see why here in a second. Oh, I think we lost. We might have lost Samuel here. We got to wait. Maybe, I don't know if he can join still. There he is. Okay, he dropped out, but hopefully he's back here before we get going. That might be a problem. There we go. Okay, got him, and we are ready to go. As soon as it lets me hit that L and that R together, we'll be going. Sorry, Xander. We got to go. Got to go with this match. All right. Tanuki Matt, this isn't looking hot for me. Oh yeah, Tanuki Matt is a little, or that's also Matthew, is a little scared about facing that other Link, Antic, but we'll see how that goes. You guys both played Admirable Links, so I'd like to see them clash. Toon Link versus normal Link will be pretty interesting. Alright, I think we are ready to go here. There we go, alright. And as soon as Jigglypuff SDs, I gotta grab my other 3DS and get this fight a-moving. Alright guys, hope you're excited to see me fight. I'm excited. I'm using a character that could be pretty tough to play with. Okay, so Samuel is using Yoshi, and as you can see, I'm using Little Mac. Oh, but Samuel attacked me immediately, so we're gonna have to quit this one. Samuel, you gotta remember, we gotta wait for the Jigglypuff. That was not good. Look at Yoshi so sad because he accidentally hit me. Well, yeah, he didn't know, I don't think. All right, we'll do another one real quick. Samuel, bad Samuel. It's all right. We'll get into it in a second here since we already have the lobby going. All right. So here we go. Start it right up again since we already have our guys. Sorry, Xander. Maybe later. Let's get into it again. Okay, but you guys saw my character. We'll do another random. Oh, we got the same random stage, so that's good. Okay, and which one did we, I don't know which stage we got last time, actually. I wasn't paying, oh, we just got Final Destination. I think that must have been what Samuel picked. Okay, we should be good to go here. I'm going to just do random between the legal stages on the main recording 3DS, and then we'll have everybody choose their own, obviously. Okay. So I'm going to, hopefully Samuel don't hit me this time, buddy. And then we'll get going as soon as Jigglypuff's out of here. Alright, I'm going to back off a little bit. Samuel's scaring me. Jigglypuff run off the edge. I'm going to turn around, and hopefully we'll get going here. Okay, Jigglypuff, shield, and then I got to grab my other 3DS. This is very tense, and here we go. Alright, let's do it. Come on, Samuel. Gotta look out for that egg roll. Hey, buddy, look out. Oh, jeez, he's using the egg roll. Then I'm doing my counter. Slip counter there. Alright. I like Little Mac a lot, but again, he has a lot of disadvantages because of his bad air game. It's very tough for him to get back on the stage, but hopefully I can still compete with this Yoshi here. Samuel, oh jeez, tried to counter there, but it did not work. Look out, got him, caught him in the egg roll with my Jolt Haymaker. Gotta look out though. Try to shield that. There we go, 1-2. I love Little Mac's tilt there. Hits very tough, or hard with a little 1-2 combo. And there's a smash. That should be, nope, Samuel's got a great recovery, and he's coming back as Yoshi, using those eggs. And there we go, uppercut off the stage. Yoshi's hitting the screen. I try my best to commentate while I play, but it can be pretty tough. Oh, we got, watch out, invincibility frames there, because they start out as invincible. Oh, if I can get a little damage on Samuel. Nope, oh no, I gotta try to get in here. Nope, he made me lose my KO punch. I didn't even realize I had it. Whoa, jeez, I was talking too much over the KO. Look out, Yoshi's going for a smash, but I'm going in. I'm trying to get close. There we go, down smash. I love the range on that. Don't want to give all my secrets away. Not that there's any secrets about this guy. A lot of people have been playing against Little Mac from the beginning because he's very popular in for glory mode. But he can be not too tough to beat if you can get him off stage is the problem. But he's at home in Omega because he has all this space to run around, his very quick rolls. You know, I did a little episode on him if you're curious about Little Mac's strengths and his moves and stuff, if you want to see. There's that tilt. I've got the rage. We both have rage effect here. And, oh, geez, Yoshi. Ah! He got me off the side. I was trying to go for a hit, but he was able to get me in time. One good, yeah, these hits from Yoshi are going to knock me away because of the rage effect, which isn't great for combos, so you got to be careful. But there's one big punch. Yoshi's coming back. Samuel, you're so close. You good? There we go. Got him with another uppercut. All right. Thank you, Samuel. Good fight, man. You put up a strong battle with Yoshi. Okay. So who do we have next? Little combo from Doc Lewis here, congratulating us. All right, so I'm gonna get out of this room and get another one going. So let's check out the bracket real quick. So we have Yoshi, Kart, and Dimples. If you guys want to get in here, you guys are next, and one of those is gonna go against me next round in the quarterfinals. So hopefully we can see that. I'm gonna back out of here, back out of the room. There we go. All right. And then back out of this. Try to get out of here. Save my bandwidth by getting off online with my other one. Okay, so let's make another room. Adam please nerfs his drone gaming. Little Mac is the subject. You know how I mentioned we get that update very soon, and he's the subject of whether he should be nerfed or not. But if you actually look at the win percentage, Little Mac has the lowest online win percentage of any character because he's used a lot, but he can be very easy to beat at times, so he's not done very well. So we're looking for Yoshi, Kart, and Dimples. So yeah, that's one bad thing about, you know, Little Mac. I don't know if he's going to get too many nerfs because he actually loses a lot. There we go, Yoshi, Kart, and Dimples right in a row. And we're ready to go as soon as Dimples pops in here. And hopefully he will jump in. Oh, we got another little ding. Let's see. Is it? Oh, nope. I think he might have gotten booted. They were right in a row. Alright. Heather's asking if I'm going to play Oris. That's the plan right now. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I'm excited for that. So we got Battlefield for the random stage, but we'll see what our competitors pick. And here we go. Transition. And we are ready. So who is next in the bracket? Let me see. We got Blue Ninja and Adrian. So guys, get ready. You are next up as soon as we get through this. Puff. There we go. I'm going to sing to the sandbag. Alright. So let's see what's going on the chat here. Little Max easily gimped, yeah. Somebody's worried for me because of, yeah, the offstage game. Especially because we are going to go maybe against Devon eventually. I'd like to rematch him, and he plays a mean Mario. Okay, so let's jump off the side here. and send Jigglypuff to sleep. Got my sleeping cap on. Oh, got a little bit of lag to start. So Dimple's playing Mr. Game & Watch, and Yoshi Kart is playing as Rosalina. Oh no, doesn't look too good so far. Hello, hello. Hey, Dimple's saying hello, Adam. Got a little guy there in Yoshi Karts. So it's surprising we didn't see a Rosalina last time, but here is our Rosalina, supposed to be the best character in the game. We'll see how this goes. Mr. Game & Watch still lethal. He has his judge attack, his little hammer, and if he can hit a number 9 randomly on the judge, instant KO, so that could be a game changer, but we will see. Alright, here we go, and blam. Got a little slow-mo of Jigglypuff flying away, and the match has begun. Okay, this isn't too bad. It's a little slow, but I think it's better already than our Toon Link. There's that key, slam it down, trying to separate Rosalina and Luma there. Luma is Rosalina's big trump card. Nice, dodged, rolled out of the way of Luma's shot. That can be very powerful if it hits you. Now, Luma gives an extra attack here because they both attack separately, and it can really strengthen a lot of Rosalina's attacks and give her a lot more range. It also makes her very tough to grab because Luma can knock you away if you try to grab her. Just Luma basically makes everything a lot tougher when you're fighting Rosalina. Gotta be careful from above. Her up smash is very deadly. Nice! Put that key in the ground. And Luma is sitting there. Okay, Luma, if not called back, if Luma goes into helpless state, then it's just gone. I don't know if Yoshi Kart has enough time to call. Yep, he's going into helpless fall. So yeah, we got 7 or so seconds until Luma comes back here. And that's, like I mentioned, that's going to be lengthened in the new update, so Rosalina's going to have a harder time. This is when Rosalina is more vulnerable. A lot of Rosalina players will roll away and just try to, stay alive as long as possible until Luma gets back and they have their advantage again. But this one seems to be, Yoshi Kart fighting admirably here, doing some grabs and not worrying about whether she's got Luma by her side. There's that back aerial, very powerful aerials with Rosalina. She has the galaxy under her dress, and she's not afraid to release some of it into the atmosphere as she kicks people. There's that Luma shot right into Mr. Game & Watch's big head, and he took it well, though. He's coming back on stage, and there's those little guys with their trampoline. Key dive. Oh, man, blocked it. All right, doing well, but there's that grab. Man, there's a little delay on that dive with the key, and Mr. Game & Watch can be in trouble there if Yoshi Kart goes in for the grab. Yoshi Kart, I can already tell. Dimple's, doing really well, but Yoshi Kart, he's got those grabs, so I can tell he's been practicing, and he knows how to get in there with Rosalina, so I'm a little worried about Yoshi Kart because whoever wins this, I have to face. And Little Mac, not the best against Rosalina either. There's a few characters that Little Mac is not great against because of some of the extra factors that you got to worry about. Uh-oh, we got him, Mr. Game & Watch tumbling down. He's going to go for another key. Oh, Rosalina's going in for that grab. Yeah, at this point, Dimples, he's got to adapt a little bit because that key is very powerful, the little dive, but it looks like Rosalina is always dodging it and going in for the grab. Oh, hit the ground hard, and Rosalina's going in, trying to avoid, and there's the Luma shot. That might do it. That wasn't very charged. Oh no, Luma's going into free fall, and that's it. See you, little Luma. It's so sad as it goes away. Luma can only take so much damage, and if it falls away and Rosalina doesn't call it back with her neutral B, then Luma can just kind of get out of here. Trying to use her gravitational pull, but we haven't seen any of the sausage or, bacon or whatever flies out of Mr. Game & Watch's frying pan. He hasn't been using his cook attack, but we'll hope we see it here. Oh, very close. One more good hit from Rosalina, and Dimples is out. So this is this is tough. I was looking at the chat, and I said, "Tuple." That's not even a word. All right, Tuppleware. She fart. All-time CC says Rosalina farts the world. FYI, yeah, she's got that galaxy in there. It's so strange. Meta Knight also has like a galaxy in his cape. There's a lot of characters that seem to have the universe just like inside their clothing, which is very odd. Nice headbutt, knocking Luma away. All right, this is when Dimples wants to go in. He's using his little bug pesticide, whatever that's called. Reminds me of Stanley the Bugman from Donkey Kong 3, that old. There we go. There's a big old piece of chicken and a sausage or whatever that is. Uh-oh, Dimples, you gotta get out of that. Oh, okay. Yeah, he just barely grabbed the ledge. That was close. Yeah, some moves can have enough lag at the end where if you're not careful when you use them off stage, you might just fall. There's that. Yeah, nice. Got a nice look at Mr. Game & Watch's little pesticide spray, and we got a green Luma back here. If Rosalina wants to take advantage of that, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Yoshi Kart could smack him around. While she's off stage, Luma's still there and trying to use her down smash on him, or her down aerial. There we go. Luma has linked on to her her little mother, surrogate mother, Rosalina there. This is going to be very tough for Dimples to come back from. One good Luma shot. That might be it for Dimples' first stock. He's flying. Oh, I think he's recovering. Okay. Dimples, or Mr. Game & Watch, rather, one of the lightest characters in the game along with Jigglypuff and Kirby. So you got to be very careful. He is not very heavy. He's got a lot of move variety, but I'm very surprised he's hanging on. That's probably, oh, that's very close. Man, 164 Game & Watch. You crazy man, you. You're staying on the stage. All right. Now, Rene, if you say your name properly, then she'll be happy or something, I think. Oh, nice! A little Luma. Luma smash. You're amazing! Hopefully he's talking to Dimples there. That was a nice... Yeah, Rosalina was far enough away where Dimples probably thought he was safe, but then he just whipped out the turtle and hit her. That one aerial is it's crazy. This little turtle pops out. They're all referencing old Game & Watch games. But yeah, the fact that Luma did that side smash and got him, that was awesome. You have so much range with Rosalina if you separate Luma from you. You can just cover a ton of ground. Luma got the key to the face, and Rosalina took the follow-up from it as well. That's got a really big hitbox there. All right, rolling away. Dimples trying to rack up some damage, but that Luma shot, very powerful and very painful. Oh, nice. Number 7 on the judge gives you an apple. I didn't even know that. All right, he's got the little fiery torch attack. Trying to keep Rosalina separate. Luma is just staying on the stage. She's probably going to call her back here pretty soon. Nice, there's that trampoline, but it didn't do anything. He's parachuting down. He's got to be careful. All right, he's trying to key, but that's going to have some end lag. Rosalina's going in for the aerial, but he didn't jump up. Mistimed it there. He's got that chair, the Lion Tamer chair, trying to keep Rosalina away, but look, there's some black holes popping up, and that Luma shot again, man. She's not even charging it, so or Yoshi Kart isn't. So it's still doing a good amount of damage, but yeah, if you charge that thing up, it is insane and can knock back really far. That forward aerial, that little flip there, really good. She did it, fell on her little hiney, but she is okay. Didn't really have too much end lag. There's the Luma. Nice, shielded by Dimples. He's starting to learn that a lot of the time when she lands, she shoots out the Luma to try to hit him back. All right. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. I don't care about, somebody's talking about the flying man. It's a very tough stage hazard to deal with. Luckily, we don't have any stage hazards in here. The Wii U version is going to have some new stages, and hopefully we'll get the ability to turn off stage hazards. But I don't know if we'll have that. I'm hopeful because a lot of those stages look good, but we got stuff like Ridley and the Yellow Devil to deal with, and that's made some of these stages, especially like Magic Ant and stuff in this game, very tough to use and competitive because you don't want to lose to a stage hazard. Oh, geez. I also just realized we're in the Omega version of Arena Faro. We haven't seen any transformations yet, obviously, because we're just on the flat version here. There's that flip, and he's trying the key. Oh, he just kind of missed her there. She is at the point where he could KO her with one good hit, but Dimples is trying to still get in there. Rosalina is saying, no, I've got a Luma that's got a punch for you. Luma, tiny little stubby arms and legs, but does a lot of damage, and there is that Starbit attack, which only Luma can shoot out, but is very good at pestering your opponent and kind of adding on a little bit of damage, you know. And, oh, look out, she's got a lot of range with her tilts and smashes there, so she's got to be careful, especially with the Luma separated. Dodging it. Come on, Game & Watch. There's that key. A little too far away. Is she going to go for the grab? No, he whipped out the Lion Tamer's chair and knocked her away. Rosalina, well, I mentioned Game & Watch is one of the latest characters. Rosalina is also very light, too, unlike some of the other games. There's the key. Nice. Can he get back on? He hits Luma away. Insult to injury. Luma explodes as Rosalina dies as well. Good job, Dimples. That was a nice dive kick. Now, he's got a pretty big deficit in percentage, and Rosalina is not going to give Dimples any sympathy. She's still going to kick. There's a number 6, but didn't quite hit there. He's looking for that number 9 to try to take that last stock before he can get KO'd. But yeah, Rosalina, one of the heavier characters in Mario Kart and some of the other games that she is in, but in this one, she's a bit lighter. I think they had to do that for balance because she's so good and does so much damage and has her little Luma that if she was heavier, she would be even, more insane in terms of how good she is. All right, knocking on damage. Dimples is getting into rage mode, but that aerial, man, knocking him away. Hopefully he's okay. He was able to get to 164 safely, but I'm a little worried for Dimples. I don't know if he can get in there and do a judge. He loves that key, but I don't... Oh, Rosalina's calling her Luma back. Had a little opportunity to hit him there when that key landed, but luckily Dimples got away. There's that credit card. Now, I'm not really sure what that one actually is. All of these, like I mentioned, reference old Game & Watch games, but that one just looks like a giant credit card. He just pulls that out. Oh no, it's the cake box, actually. There's a Mario and Luigi one where they're like making cakes and putting them in boxes and stuff. There goes the key. Oh, I just missed her. He didn't go far enough. There's the grab. This might be it for Dimples. He's very light. He's flying away. Maybe he can get back. Yep, he's good. Okay. It looked a little scary there, but I think Dimples is bringing it back slowly. He's got rage, but that might not help when you're trying to rack on damage. Rosalina with the spot dodge. She goes invisible on that one, like a few of the other characters when they teleport and stuff, so it's kind of tough to see where she is. If you're on the 3DS, you can actually tap a person to put a little box around them, like so, and it'll help you. If they go invisible, you can still see them. The Wii U one, you probably won't be able to do that, though, so don't get too used to that. It's very good for characters like if you're fighting Zelda or someone who can teleport, or Palutena, because it shows where they are. You can kind of time where they're going to land. Oh, he's going for the little deep sea diver, octopus helmet. Smash did not work. He's trying to judge. Oh, man, that was so cool. Just barely got over that Luma. Okay, he keyed her again. Oh, he's got the chair, but she rolled out of the way. This is getting close here. Dimples has to look out because that is very tough. Daniel's asking if I'm even reading comments when I'm watching the match. It's very tough to read comments, so I apologize. But I will. I'll be reading comments between them, of course, and I try to check on it occasionally. Okay, one good hit from Rosalina, and Dimples is out of here. This is so close. He's rolling away. Come on, Dimples, look out! Yeah, he dodged it. A little bit too early with the key and the side smash. You're amazing, Dimples. All right, thank you guys. Both Dimples and Yoshi Kart, good job. I'm sad that Dimples lost because that means I have to face Yoshi Kart. Oh, jeez. And his brutal Rosalina. All right. So who do we have next in the bracket? It's Blue Ninja and Adrian. All right. So Blue Ninja and Adrian, please get in here. Gonna make a new room. Let's check out the comments. Are you playing this in slow-mo or is it the live stream? Yeah. Finn again is asking. It's the fact that people are in different rooms and or different. I saw a room there. People are in different parts of the world and different parts of the country, so the connection might not be great, but we're doing the best we can. That wasn't too bad. It was still exciting, despite some of the lag there. All right, let's see. Rosalina has a picture of the galaxy here in dress. Says Mr. Fluffyson. Mr. Fluffyson is going to be competing here pretty soon. So we are looking for Blue Ninja and Adrian. Fluffyson, you have one of the last matches here, but you're in the bracket with Devon, so you got to be careful. Devon will be playing pretty soon. There's Blue Ninja, and we are just waiting for Adrian, and we'll be ready to go. Thank you guys again for watching. I didn't mention it before, but if you don't mind leaving a thumbs up if you're enjoying the tournament, I do appreciate it. It helps me out, and thank you again for hanging out. Daniel, I am reading the comments. He was asking if I was. I'm reading them right now because we are, oh, we lost Blue Ninja, but we got him back again, like a sneaky ninja. All right, let's see, what else is going on? Adam Spacebar has his name. Please notice me. I did. He says he has my name as well. Yeah, we're both Adams. Not looking for Devon yet. Not quite yet. We need Adrian in here, hopefully, and also Blue Ninja. Blue Ninja keeps dropping out. Hopefully he'll get in here and won't get kicked. There we go, Blue Ninja again. We're still looking for Adrian. Where are you, buddy? Daniel, he's threatening to unsubscribe if I don't start reading comments. I am reading comments, Daniel. It's hard when I'm trying to look at the match to read, so don't freak out or anything. All right. Who's my favorite character? That is so tough. There's so many good characters. Man, I like playing as Ness, as you guys saw from the last tournament. I like Little Mac. I play as Diddy, Duck Hunt, Pac-Man, Mega Man, a lot of these characters a lot. I really wish I mentioned the nerfs that are coming in the update, a few of them that we know about. I really want Olimar to get buffed because he lost a lot from the transition between Brawl and Smash 4. He has 3 Pikmin. A lot of his attacks don't seem quite as good. Like, he's kind of lost a bit of his ability, and hopefully he'll get a bit of a buff if they... Sakurai's been paying attention to the match results and stuff, so hopefully they see that Olimar has not done as well as he probably could, and he gets a little bit of a buff. Alright, if Adrian doesn't get in here pretty soon, we might have to have a substitute. but we'll have to see about that. Hopefully Adrian is here to get in. All right. Yoshi Kart says this is gonna be hard because he wants me to win, but he also wants to win. Thank you, Yoshi Kart. Sorry, I was thinking about Adrian. Adrian, we need you in here. Calling Adrian. All right. Hopefully. Oh, Fluffy-Sen was saying he's in the bracket with Dylan. You're in the half of the bracket here with Devon though. So if you win, you're gonna have to probably face Devon. So I'm a little afraid, but I'm excited to take on Devon again and his powerful Mario. All right. So it doesn't look like Adrian is here unless he pops up in the chat. So hopefully we can get somebody else to pop up here. Let me see. Someone was saying delete people who are trying to join. I did kind of take note of some people who were spamming in the last one, and I did remove a few of them. So please don't spam. But right now, if you are, able to join, I am looking for someone. Let's go with Lilanyar. That's a cool name. All right. Let's see. Adrian, I'm sorry, but you weren't around, so we are going to replace you with Lilanyar. The tournament must proceed, so I apologize, but maybe we can get you in another one. Oh, Lilanyar couldn't get in. I'll give him her one more chance to get in here in a second. Otherwise, we'll have to take somebody else, and hopefully we can get them in here. Major Seabass, he was in one of the earlier ones. Maybe I'll add him if we can't get Lilanyar back. We got it. There's Devon. Gotta get somebody else in here, and then we'll get into the match here really soon. Alright, yeah, I don't see Adrian in the chat as well. He might not have showed. 1, 2, 3 Fent. He's trying to get back in. Sorry, buddy. But the match didn't go so well earlier. But yeah, we'll be in another one here. Alright. Try to do one. Let's see. One more person. There we go. Lilanyar. Are you able to join? I hope so. Otherwise, we're going to have to put somebody else in here. Oh, man. Dimples. Wait, didn't we just have... We just had Dimples. Sorry, buddy. We got to try to get somebody else here. Xander. He kept popping up. Maybe we'll do Xander. Hopefully we can get him in here. Because, yeah, Lilanyar, it seemed like we weren't able to get in. Oh, man. We're losing people for some reason. Major Seabass. How about you? Why isn't it letting anyone join? I'm going to add some CPUs and see if it'll let you replace. I don't remember if Jay was in the last tournament or not. Let's see. Someone's asking where's Hyrule Warriors. I gotta get back to that. And we will here sometime soon. Neil, Lilanyar, hopefully you can join this time. There we go. Alright, turn that off and go. Alright, thank you for your patience, you guys, and Blue Ninja, of course, who's sitting here waiting. We're going to maybe Tomodachi Life. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna try to update the little bracket here and try to see who is playing as who. We'll also switch over. There we go. Alright, push L and R to begin. So yeah, we had a couple people here. Dimples was Mr. Game & Watch. There we go. Alright, so we are pretty much ready to go. We'll see who Blue Ninja plays, and we also have Lilanyar. And these are two new people. Blue Ninja playing as the Miis Swordsman. Okay, we haven't seen too many of those. And Lilanyar is Eurosuit Samus. Okay, don't go in there, Blue Ninja. Don't attack anybody. Hopefully he's rolling away. Hey, buddy, don't attack. Okay, gotta wait for the Jigglypuff. He's just jumping around. I hope he's not. Okay, he's just playing around. He's a little ninja. He is a blue ninja. Because look, he's got blue on. He's got a ninja headband. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Lilanyar, for joining and being a good substitute. All right, here we go. We're starting out. Okay, this isn't too bad. It's sped up quite a bit. So the Miis Swords Fighter, not too many people have much experience with the Miis because you can't play them for glory. You can only play them with friends. So Lilanyar might have some tough times dealing with the moves of the Swordsman. A lot of the Swordsman moves are very similar to Link's. They have a lot of custom moves, obviously, but Link has some of the same ones. There's that little Shuriken of Light. That's very similar to Greninja's, but you can't charge it, I believe. So it's a nice little projectile to shoot out. We'll have to see what moves we have here with Blue Ninja. Oh, geez, charging up that Katana smash attack, and Lilanyar accidentally went into it. Man, hitting for a lot of damage. This looks like a heavier Mii, so he'll probably have a bit more knockback, but be a bit more slow. The heavier your Mii, the better, yeah, that you can knock people away. And the smaller Miis are faster, but they're a bit lighter, of course. All right, trying to get back on stage. Not in a good position you want to be in, because, yeah, Eurosuit Samus She has a lot of range with her little tether whip. She's got her stun blaster there. Lots of moves she can use. You can charge that up. Oh, nice! He's got a little rainbow reflector move. I forget what that's called, but yeah, I've seen that before. It can reflect stuff back. I don't know if Lilniar was expecting that, but she got hit with her own stun shot. All right. Man, this is a good matchup so far. Pretty even in percentage. There she goes. Oh, he got stunned, but not long enough for her kick to connect. She's got those jet boots that are very deadly, and there's that little flip that is it's pretty nice. You can do a kick out of it, help you recover as well. Okay, getting in close here. Zero Suit Samus known for stunning and rushing in with that dash attack. There she goes, hitting with that knee. Samus is very tall. She's got those long legs. In contrast to the character that I'm playing, Lil Mac, Samus, super tall, got long, powerful legs. So she's going to try to get in there and kick with her dash attack. And one of the best ways for her to KO is her up B. She has a crazy kick combo. There she goes, using that dash, stunning, then dashing in, and sometimes using your your little tethered whip thing to grab on people is a very good way to rack up damage with Samus. There was her up B when she recovered there. She's trying to get back on. She's got that little flip. I think that gives her some invulnerability as she goes through the air. Oh, man. Yeah, the timing on that is tough, and she gets hit with a smash attack. Blue Ninja using his rage effect. He's at 103, which means he's got a lot more knockback. All right, but this is close. Lil Nyar can get it. There she goes. She can bring it back. She did that cool flip, and Blue Ninja is hurting. He's got a nice charge attack, kind of like Ike's little charge ability there. His side B, I believe, to get back on the stage. Oh, geez. There's the KO, it looks like. Maybe. Oh, Blue Ninja just barely surviving, even though the lightning bolts is... Usually when you see those, it means somebody's KO'd, but you can still recover from it. Sometimes it lies, and it means that they're still okay. There's that charge. Not going to work this time. Zero Suit Samus says, here is a tether to grab you and bring you in. And there is that kick. Nice. Using the up B, those jet boots, just knocking them off stage. And we are pretty much even. Only 7% on Zero Suit Samus, so this is anybody's game. Very good match so far. Very even here. They're both racking up damage. Oh, misshot the little stun gun there. She's charging up for the smash. Might leave her a little open, but Blue Ninja is hanging back. He is trying his best to stay away. Aiming the wrong way there a little bit. I think she might be expecting Blue Ninja to roll around her. She's going to try to do. There's that nice smash. Yeah, a lot of his moves very similar to Link. He's got like a multi-hit up smash. He can sometimes use kind of like a little spin attack to get recovery is one of his custom moves. But yeah. And there's that powerful side smash. The cool thing about the Mii fighters is whatever their costume is, it themes their weapons. So even though they do the same damage and stuff, and they look different. He's got a katana and stuff, so that's cool. Trying to do a little dive with his sword. Can Blue Ninja get back on? Still very even, within 2% of each other. This is crazy. This is a really good match. There is that explosive end to her side B, and then she also has an awesome tether that'll help her get back on the stage. But yeah, with those jet boots, she's able to get back on a lot easier. Definitely lighter than normal Samus, though, because she doesn't have her crazy armor. Tried to use his spin attack, but it's not going to work. She was able to jump over him. Oh, reflected it. There's that stun. Ah, tethered the wrong way. Very close. And Blue Ninja's hitting hard, though. I think because of his heavier Mii, it's definitely helping him knock her back. Okay, this is so close here. So within 10% of each other. This is an awesome match. Trying to get that up B off with Zero Suit Samus. Man, the Shuriken of Light goes under the blaster. They don't hit each other and counteract. Oh man, Zero Suit Samus is in a lot of danger here. There's that dive kick. Luckily she did it at a time when he couldn't punish. Ooh, there's the up B. I don't know if that'll be enough to punish. That KOs really well because you're usually towards the top of the screen when it happens. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's got to look out. Ah, yeah, punished for using the up B. A side smash means Blue Ninja takes the match. All right. Thank you, Lilinyar, for substituting at the last minute. And you fought very well. That was one of the more even matches we've had so far, of course. And Blue Ninja takes it home with the Mii Swords Fighter. He's going to be tough to deal with because a lot of people, like I mentioned, they're almost like an unknown quantity when you don't use the Miis very often, unless you're playing with friends or playing against computers. Okay. Making a new room. Next up, returning champion here, Devon versus Tyler. So if you guys can get in here, hopefully Tyler is around. I know Devon is. He was jumping the gun a couple times trying to get into some of the rooms, but yeah, I'm excited to see how Devon's Mario competes against Tyler. All right. So we had yeah, there we go. Alright, just keeping track of the characters here. So we have the Mii Swordsman, Red Blue Ninja, Ethan, sorry. We are looking for Devon and Tyler. There's Devon. He was ready to go. He's excited, I hope. He's raring to go, and he said he's not going easy on anybody. There's Tyler. All right. We are ready to go. Let's get into this match. And random stage. Maybe we'll go to Yoshi's Island. Maybe we won't. Sorry, Jay. Maybe later. All right. And then Zero Suit Samus we just saw there. Okay. So we're going to have Mario for sure. I'm pretty sure Devon's not going to be switching from his main. He's a very powerful Mario. But let's see who Tyler uses. Hopefully we'll get somebody who can counter Mario's cape and his F.L.U.D. He's got a lot of gimping abilities to mess people off when they're off stage and make sure they don't get back on. So hopefully he's got a good recovery, whoever he chooses here. All right, we're about to begin. How you guys doing in the comments? All right, someone said slow-mo, they're fighting in different countries. Maybe they are. We'll see. Okay. So we've got Devon with his Mario, Tyler using Diddy Kong, one of the better characters. Oops, sorry, almost pushed you off there, Devon. Okay. Diddy Kong, effective use of the banana and the smashes. Diddy Kong, one of the best in Brawl. If Tyler can really do this and use Diddy Kong effectively, this could be a very interesting match. All right, here we go. I'm excited for this one, and the lag is very minimal. It looks really good. All right, Devon rolling around, trying to get those tilts and smashes there. Tyler threw a banana, but it went off the stage. A lot of the time you'll see Diddy Kongs throwing a banana in the air, jumping up and grabbing it so they can throw it right at their opponent. Tripping has been removed from Brawl, but Diddy Kong's bananas will still cause someone to slip and fall on the ground. So they're very useful in this game. That'll give you an opportunity. That down throw leads to a lot of combos on Diddy Kong as well. There we go. Man, Tyler knows what he's doing here, and he's getting a little bit of percentage with those throws. Uh-oh, he's got to charge that rocket barrel. Oh, geez. If that hits the stage, it can really explode and do some damage. Not quite catching the bananas, but it's still good to get them on the stage and try to control it here. We got the Omega version of the Punch-Out Arena. It has walls, so that should be able to help both competitors if they need to recover. You can wall jump. I'm pretty sure Diddy Kong can wall jump, and I know Mario can. There is that crazy down smash. He does that little, like, breakdance move. Oh, man. Fiery side smash there. Devon is doing well. Tyler is starting to try to get some throws and combos, but Devon is air dodging and trying to get out of there and keeping away. Tyler not using the bananas too much. And I don't know how well it'll be effective on Devon because he has shown he's a very tough competitor. There's that Mario up tilt combo. You got to get out of that quickly. They'll throw you down and then just keep punching you and do some aerials that can rack up a lot of damage. But Tyler is slowly coming back. He's getting percentage up on Mario. Diddy Kong, no chump, even though he is a sidekick to Donkey Kong. He's probably a lot better, yeah. Donkey Kong is he's improved in this, but Diddy Kong still very good. There's the Mario Tornado knocking Diddy up. You don't want to be in the air with Mario because he can flood you away. He can smack you with that Meteor Smash, spike you down with his fist, and he's got all those crazy aerials to rack up damage. Jeez. Devon's just racking a lot up, and he still has his 2 stocks. Tyler is really going to have to work hard to come back from this one. He's trying to get him with a smash. He is very close now to being KO. Diddy Kong, not that heavy of a fighter. The banana gets Mario, but he's able to roll out. You only have a split second or less there that you really have to capitalize on that and do some type of smash or some type of combo on them while they slip on the banana. Oh, Diddy Kong slowly coming back. He's got the rage effect. Can Tyler make effective use of it to KO and take a stock off of Devon before this is over? There's that peanut pop gun. Mario's trying to gust it back with his cape there, knock it back on him. And it's not the gust cape. We don't have custom moves on this one. But yeah, it just kind of shredded the peanut. There's the banana. Not going to help. It went behind Mario. And this is so close. Charging up that rocket barrel. Look out. Oh, it hit the side of the stage. Oh, man. All right. Good job to Devon and Tyler, but Devon takes it home. He is raring to go. He's aiming for the finals because he wants to defend his title. All right. So next up, we have Salamence, the Pokemon. No, Salamence and Jay, or Malcolm. All right. Oh, yeah, we saw Jay earlier. Okay, so Jay is in the tournament here. Here we go. Sorry, Angry Bird. We got to get out of the room before we can have anybody join. So Devon takes it. All right. We've got 2 more matches here, and then we will be on to the quarterfinals. So tournament going well so far, getting through these matches. All right, so we are looking for Salamence and Jay. All right, grab my Jigglypuff here. There we go. All right, what's going on? How you guys doing in the comments? All right, I see the gaming Salamence. in the comments there. So he hopefully is ready to go because he is up next. And hopefully Jay is around as well. We saw him earlier, so all right. Heather says Devon brought his A game. Yeah, I'm a little scared, but I'm also super excited to maybe fight Devon. He's in a separate side of the bracket from me, so if I can fight my way up, I might be able to see Devon in the finals again. But we'll see. I gotta be careful. All right. What else is going on? We are looking for Salamence and Jay. If they can get in here. There's Jay. All right. And Salamence, I just saw you talking in the chat. Hopefully. Yep, that's me, he says. Hopefully he'll be able to join here, and we'll get this match going. So, yeah, don't know who either of these competitors are using yet, but we will see. I'm excited to see what characters. We've had pretty good character variety so far. I don't think we've had any doubles this entire time. They've all been separate characters. Pretty cool. All right. Aw, Bone Master says I'm awesome. Thank you, buddy. All right. Xander, no, buddy. Sorry. We're looking for Salamence. He's probably trying his hardest to get in here. Sometimes it's hard to join the lobbies. Oh, can add some CPUs if we need to. There he is. All right. Didn't even need to. He should be in here momentarily, and we will get going. Are we ready? And then after him, there we go. We're looking for Fluffy Sun and Dylan in the final match of the first, leg of matches here, and then we'll go on to the quarterfinals. Okay. The first match of the quarterfinals will be Matthew and Antic. It's going to be Toon Link versus normal Link, so I'm excited for that one. I want to see which of the Links reigns supreme. But for this one, we'll have to see who is fighting. I'm excited. We have no idea. And, oh, sorry, Angry Bird. No, buddy. Settle it here. All right. Julia says, I've never seen a live stream. Thank you for making my live stream your first one. Or just stream, I guess. I say live stream, but we're on YouTube, so. All right. Here we go. Salamence use Dragon Pulse. Maybe. We'll see, says Jesse. Okay, so who are we dealing with? Who do we have fighting in this one? We've got Jay as Rosalina, okay, and Salamence as a very dark-looking Toon Link, and we're on Tomodachi Life. Okay, this is going to be tough because the upper part, this might actually work out for Toon Link pretty well because the upper part of Tomodachi Life very easy to knock someone away from and get a KO. We got our second Rosalina and our second Toon Link. Right after I said we didn't have any doubles, but both these characters are very good, so we'll see how this goes. We have a dark Rosalina as well with her dark dress. Okay, so the match has begun. Both of our players staying kind of far away from each other, trying to feel each other out, and there we go. I'm glad the lag isn't bad on this one. There's Waluigi hanging out in what looks like a Royal King's room, and there I am. All these Miis popping up, and Alf is down at the bottom. Alf was sadly not added in my Tomodachi Life game, but, maybe someday. Oh, charging up the Luma shot, but facing the wrong way. Salamence is going to take advantage of that and try to do some attacks. Oh, no. They got to be careful. Get that Luma back. My Luma. Oh, uh-oh. That little hook shot did not work out. It was just out of range. Trying that down aerial, but that has a bit of ending lag to it. So if you miss, it's an opportunity. But he got through the floor, dropped down to my beach little cabana, and ducked away. So yeah, there's a lot of places to run in this stage if you want to get away from somebody. Jay is already racking on the damage, and he's got no reason to avoid, but he's trying to stay towards the top. Let's see what Jay's strategy is here. I think he might be trying to do some type of throw or some type of move to get rid of Salamence early by throwing them up into the air. Nice little back throw there. You can see the amusement park from Tomodachi Life in the background. Oh, man. This is kind of a stalemate so far. Salamence has a bit of damage on him, but it seems like Jay is avoiding quite a bit. He doesn't seem to want to fully commit to confronting. Toon Link has those really powerful sword hits, so I don't blame him. Nice, he landed the down aerial, tried to smash, but just watched Luma fall off the edge of an apartment building. Very sad. He's got to be careful here. You can't take that little access from the roof to get away from Rosalina, as she does a little tilt, little combo there. All right. So cool how they have your Mii in the apartment. Yeah, the Tomodachi Life stage is pretty cool. It just draws random Miis from your 3DS, so got some that are actually in Tomodachi Life. Although Waluigi, I don't know if he would have such a good apartment in my game. No. Oh, she is kind of stalling out. She even taunted at the edge there, waiting. She's just waiting. Jay's trying to get Toon Link to approach, and Salamence is kind of tentative. He's trying to get her to go down to the bottom parts of the apartment, but it doesn't seem to work. Jay is very adamant about staying up at the top, I think because he knows you can get those fast KOs if he knocks someone from the top of the apartment. trying an up throw, not quite enough. Ooh, trying to use that up aerial. That little halo might be enough. Oh, jeez, got the little hurricane spin, but it's not working out so well. The hero spin there. Oh, that down aerial, the very low percentage here still on Jay, only 55, but it might be enough to knock him away. He's got to be careful. Luma's coming back, trying those Luma shots. Jay is really kind of stalling out, waiting for his moment, and there, that combo, oh, Toon Link just heavy enough to stay alive, even though we saw the bolts and he was at the top of the apartment building. He's okay, though. He's living. He just has a lot of damage, but that means he's got rage, and he can hopefully knock Jay off the top. Like I mentioned, Rosalina, very light fighter, and if Salamence gets a good hit off, oh, he could knock her away, even at a low percent. This is very close. Trying that Luma shot. Yeah, Jay's got a few moves that he likes to rely on, his bread and butter. There's that Luma. Oh, so close, but he's staying alive. Be careful with that landing, Salamence. Oh, no. Oh, that was... He was trying to go for the tether with the hook shot, but he luckily got his up B off in time to get back on. That was very close. Remember me. I'll remember you regardless of whether you win or lose, buddy. It almost sounds like he's going into battle to die because he's like, remember me, please. Oh, that's going to do it. All right, that dash attack. Tip the scales. This isn't Robin. This is Rosalina. All right. Salamence, one stock down, but he's got a bit of percentage on Jay. If he can just, Jay is sticking so much to the top part that I think Salamence could turn that to his advantage if he tries to, rely on that a little bit. Doesn't seem like Jay is going to run away to the other parts if he can help it. So that actually means that Salamence will have an easier time knowing where Jay's going to go. It doesn't seem like he's ducking away, so it might actually turn out to his advantage. Nice down aerial there, knocked her up. She's at 111 or 110, but not quite enough to KO her. One more will probably do it. Man, Jay's going for that early KO. He's got the extra knockback of rage. Salamence really needs to get this KO here. He's trying to go under her and use a little aerial with the sword stab. That'll probably do it. Lost the boomerang into my apartment. I'm keeping it. Sorry, Salamence. All right. Jay is very much playing the roll and keep away game, trying to get his Luma shot off and just stay away. Yeah, he doesn't want to get too close in. We're actually running out of time here a little bit. Somebody's going to have to KO. Somebody has to break. Someone has to lose. We can only have one winner. There's that down smash. It wasn't enough because Rosalina has her aerial. Her little halo had better priority. Look out. Uh-oh. This is very close. Salamence, be careful, buddy. You're so close there. You don't have quite as much percentages. There you go. Nice. All right. You got that little sword swipe off. Oh, geez. Careful about taunting, especially with the platform being so close to the top of the stage. Both of the players a little salty with each other, taunting, and Salamence, he's trying his best, but he's got a bit of percentage deficit. And there's a nice up smash from Rosalina. Jay is really camping the top platform, but it's working for him here. Look out for that Luma. She's going to charge it. She has to release it. That's going to leave her vulnerable. And there we go. Salamence came in with his sword attack. Nice. Using Toon Link's hook shot as an actual attack is very nice there and can do a bit of damage. Man, Salamence got to be extra careful. He is just on the edge. One strong hit from Rosalina, especially on top of the apartment building. And he's going to be in trouble here. He could bring it back if he's careful, but that's it. All right. That's all she wrote. So Jay takes that one. And we have one more match here in the first part of the tournament, and then we're moving on to quarterfinals. So here we go. We are looking at Fluffyson and Dylan in the next one. So Fluffyson and Dylan, please get in here. All right. Going well so far. We've gotten, some better matches as we've went along. So I'm glad to see that we've been getting some less laggy matches, yeah. Not better. I think they've all been really good matches, but the lag was a little tough in the beginning, but it's evening out now, and we're getting some nice fast matches here. Well, that one was a little slower, but just because of the play style, not because of the lag. Okay, Mr. Fluffyson, I saw you in the chat, and Dylan here is hopefully around somewhere. Where are you, Dylan? Hopefully we can get him in here. Let's see. Milda says the winner is Jay. Congrats. Congrats, Jay. All right. He's only won his first match, though. He's got a lot to do to catch up. Blaze Ruler. I think that's Fluffyson. I'm pretty sure, if you can confirm in the chat, Fluffyson, I think that is the same person. Or actually, maybe it isn't. I can't really remember. He might have changed his name, because I know that's his Twitter handle. So let me just get confirmation here before we start this match. Gotta make sure that is... Oh, we saw Dylan, but we lost him here. Hopefully I can see Mr. Fluffyson somewhere in the chat, letting me know that that is definitely here. Oh, I can't tell which Dylan this actually is. I hope this is the right Dylan. Uh-oh, we've got two different Dylans trying to get in at the same time. I don't think the Dylan that is in the tournament has stars in his name. So I might have to kick... I don't know if I can, hold on. This is very confusing because people are changing their names, people have similar names. I'm gonna go into a new room. I don't think I saw Fluffyson say anything in the chat, because he might be Blaze Ruler, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dylan that is supposed to join does not have stars in their name. So hopefully I can get him in here. This is going to be a bit confusing. Okay, yeah, it is Blaze Ruler. Okay, I'm going to change your name in the tournament bracket thing then. Blaze Ruler. And then Dylan without stars. I'm pretty sure that's the right Dylan. We just got to get, yeah, both of them back in here again. Because, yeah, I added the wrong Dylan on accident. We got a lot of Dylans. Popular name. Alright. We got a call for everyone who says they love Lucario to say it. They love it in the chat. We got a couple people. Oh, there's Dylan. We lost him. But we did get Blaze Ruler. Okay. We're looking for Dylan one more time. And we'll be ready to go. Hopefully he'll be in here post-haste. Excuse me. Alright. I'm muted. I had to burp. Been holding off for a while. Okay. Dylan, where are you, buddy? Yeah, I did see Mr. Fluffyson. I saw that you are Blaze Ruler, so I got you updated on the roster. Dylan, please. Where are you, my friend? Gotta get you in here. Hopefully, I did see, hopefully he's ready. Sorry, Alex. We're looking for Dylan. He can only be Yoshi, tournament rule. Oh, somebody's asking, yeah. Somebody, because, yeah, you can only use one character, so if you've already picked your character, you gotta stick with that one. Alright. Doppelganger, says someone. Dude, please don't be Jigglypuff. I have to be Jigglypuff. Not for the tournament, but for the match. I mean, I'm spectating, you know. Alright, we got Dylan. Hopefully this is the right Dylan. I'm betting on this, hopefully. Alright, maybe going to Battlefield. We've seen a few Omega stages, not too many platform stages. Which, it's not something that you can use in For Glory mode, so a lot of people might not be used to platforms. But they are legal. Alright. So we got Dylan and we got Blaze Ruler / Mr. Fluffyson. Here we go. Okay, just jumping off. Let's see who's playing as who, because I'm curious. Oh, we got a switch. Oh, jeez. What is going on here? Oh, we lost somebody. We're gonna have to quit. We lost Dylan. I was wondering why the formatting was really weird. Well, I see that Blaze Ruler is playing as Bowser, which is good. I haven't seen any Bowsers yet in this tournament, so I'm excited. He's got that cool pink-haired Bowser that I think is based off of one of the Mario RPG ones, but I don't remember for sure. Sorry, Mr. Seabass. Okay, we still have Blaze Ruler. There's Dylan. Hopefully he won't get kicked this time, and he will stay in for the match, and we'll be able to fight here. Alright, Dylan, you ready to go? Okay, let's try it. Corecast says, I like Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is really good, so there's no reason not to like Jigglypuff. It's just useful as a ability to start the match, because I really like when Jigglypuff's shield breaks. It's like a good, like, go! It's kind of like a starting gun, you know, to let people to get ready and know that we're going to begin. Okay, hopefully Dylan does not get booted, and we'll be good to go. And start this match here. Last match of the beginning of the tournament here. Alright, so we have Dylan as Peach trying to combat Bowser. We got the For Glory Omega version. Oh, good luck, Dylan. Nice. Good little taunt there for Blaze Ruler. We got the For Glory Omega version of Brinstar. Some nice music here. Background a little tough to look at with that yellow lava. Alright, let's see if Peach can counteract Bowser, or will he kidnap her again? Bowser, very powerful, but Peach, been one of the best in the game since Melee. She's got really good ability to combo, and she can float around the air just like in Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario 3D World. She can hover around, and she's got those turn-ups as well from Mario 2 that she can pluck out of the ground and do a bit of damage. There's one right now. Flew right over Bowser's big head, even though he's a huge target. He was able to avoid it there. There's that Bowser bomb. Didn't quite hit. she's got her little smash attacks. She has a frying pan, a golf club, and a tennis racket. Oh, man. Nice. Very close to KOing. Let's see if Bowser's Whirling Fortress can get back on. No, he gets smacked away again. He's got another chance. Man, Dylan knows what he's doing here. He is really trying to gimp and knocks Blaze Ruler or Bowser into the background. Oh, he also has a themed taunt to say hello to his opponent there. Fluffy Center, Blaze Ruler. All right. Looks like Blaze Ruler's got a lot to come back from here. He can do it, though, with Bowser. If he can get a few good hits in and one of those little drop kick side smashes, then Peach will be gone. She's not the heaviest of fighters. There's a nice Bowser bomb, sending her up into the air. Can he get into a combo? No. Peach has some really good moves. Her little dash attack, that little sparkly, jazz fingers she has is really deceptive. It hits farther than you think it would, so you gotta be careful on that. There she goes. She's doing it. It's kind of like Ness's with his little psychic abilities, except Peach isn't psychic. She's just powerful. There's that Peach bomb hitting her with hitting him with her butt. And Dylan is doing well here, throwing a turnip up. Bowser says, no, you can't even deal with my shell with your turnips. All right, Bowser's getting close. He's got rage, even though he's losing a lot. Oh, did a lot of shield damage, but not much else. Oh, spot dodge. Trying to look out for that side smash. Bowser's most brutal tool, that drop kick, can do a lot. Oh, man, Peach is just so wily. Dylan not afraid to stay right where he is and dodge out of the way. I don't know if Blaze Ruler can come back from this one. Oh, oh no! And unfortunate SD there, but it was very close to being KO'd. Anyways, he missed his Whirling Fortress. And Dylan goes on to the next round. All right. So we are going to grab our competitors for the next one. I'm going to quickly make another bracket for you guys to see. So that way you guys can get an updated bracket instead of having to worry about trying to guess who's fighting who. I've got this all set up this time. All right, so we got our new bracket. I'm gonna go into a room. First though, we have Matthew versus Antec, sorry. And hopefully they will be in here pretty soon as well as I get this new bracket going. We don't want a random thing. I think it randomized it. Let me go back here. So who we got? Oh, I saw a flash, but it did not work out here. Smash. There we go. And hopefully we'll grab these names and do it. There we are. Alright, generate it. There we go. Nope. Keeps giving me random stuff, but I don't want that. Very strange. And we're still waiting for Matthew and Antec. If we can get those guys in here. Alright. Hopefully they'll be in here pretty soon. Let me try this here again. Alright, what's going on in the chat? How you guys doing? Yeah, there's a lot of move lag with Bowser, so you gotta be careful with that. We are looking for Antec and Matthew. Hopefully they'll get in here pretty soon. Don't want to randomize. Oh man, this is weird. Maybe I can just, there we go, we got Antec. Yeah, I have my little bracket program that I found, but it's like randomizing a lot of the stuff. All right, and Jay maybe later. Okay, so hopefully we can get. Did Matthew get in? I said okay, but hopefully he'll be in here and ready to go in a second now. I didn't see it. Yeah, we might have to wait for him again because he might have gotten booted, but that's all right. We got Antec in here already, so doing okay. At least we got one of them. And Matthew should be on post-haste, I would hope. Alright. So Dylan and, yeah. Let's do this. Just trying to get my bracket here, sorry. Doing a little snort. Alright. Still waiting for Matthew. Hopefully he'll be here pretty soon. And we can get this wagon a-moving. How's it going in the chat? Lucy says, I'm the best. It shows you subbed. Thank you very much, Lucy. I appreciate it. There's Matthew. All right. So we're ready to go on this next one. I think we got, did I get the right bracket this time? Blue Ninja and nope. Yeah, it's really, the program is being very weird. I don't know why. All right, we're ready to go, though. The next match is going to be me against Yoshi Kart. Just letting people know ahead of time. But we are pretty much ready to go. So Yoshi Kart and me. There we go. Alright. Gotta switch these around. Hopefully this will work here. There we are. Okay. And I'll have another bracket here as soon as I can get this thing working correctly. There we are. Ba-ba-boo. And switch these two. Yeah, it's really weird. It's like setting a seed that I have to use the right seed for it for some reason. And I don't know why. I have no idea. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go. Okay. Ready for the match in a second here. Just drop my Jigglypuff off the side, as I like to do. And we'll get going. Okay, so we have Matthew and Antic. I think it's the Link on Link fight here. Alright, and we're also going to Yoshi's Island. Finally, we got those little side ghost guys that you can jump off of. They're very helpful if you need to recover. And we also have that little platform that goes back and forth. And Yoshi's Island's got a bit of a slope to it, so it can kind of mess up certain projectiles and stuff. Alright, here we go. There's our first ghost. Look out for those fly guys. Link on Link. Action here. Sword on sword. But Adult Link, or normal Link, has a bit more range, so he's got to be careful. He's also more powerful. But of course, Toon Link, much faster, and has a bit less ending lag on a lot of moves, I believe. So he can get in there and get those hits when it counts. Hopefully we will see that pretty soon here. Alright. Doing those up aerials. Trying to slice. Man, hitting that fly guy. Sometimes that just doesn't work when you want to hit people. Alright. We're hopefully going to see Link do one of those there we go, that's what I was thinking. We need one of those side smashes, because those actually do a ton of damage. I like when you can get both hits on there, but as you start to get up, man, there we go. The up smash, a lot of percentage. Hit him with the down aerial, stabbed him with the sword. This is going pretty well so far on both ends. Pretty close. Both hits. Yeah, sometimes you both the swords are gonna connect, even though you want only to smack away. Like Link has a longer reach, but it's cool that Toon Link is still connecting here. This is so close, within 20%, but Link has Rage. Toon Link very close to having Rage here, so that knockback is gonna be insane, especially with some of their smash attacks. Toon Link trying to keep away, get that extra damage up. He should be okay to smash and get somebody out of here, though, if he can time it right. But Link is not as slow as he seems, or in other games. But their arrows go by each other because of the height difference, which is kind of funny. There's that dash attack. Oh, man. So powerful. It's Link time. Hopefully that... Oh, nope. Didn't capitalize on that taunt. But there's that up aerial. And nice spin attack. And it is tied 0-0. Awesome. So this is doing... this is a really good match. I'm glad to see both Links doing their best and racky on the percentage. Here comes another, down aerial. Nice, it was in time because Link has that delay on his up smash. Getting a little bit of lag here. It's going well so far. Nice side smash from Matthew. This is going to be very close. Both players doing a very good job with Link. Oh, he dodged the aerial by using his down little sword stab and just rolling away from those smashes. He does not want to get hit by the side smash. There's the Link's arrow connected first. He charged it quite a bit before. Happy flowers in the background as we have a brutal combat between Links, clad in green, ready to fight, both using the default Link. I respect that. We have some cool alternate costumes for Links, but it's nice to see the traditional hero's tunic. Oh no! Nice little tilt there, and he's trying to go for the arrow, but Link is out. Toon Link is out of the way. Some people call him Lonk, which is that little Mii that is like a weird-looking Link. There's a fly guy that'll get in the way of your arrow. You gotta be careful. That's the one problem with this stage, is the fly guys they don't usually stop any attacks unless it's a projectile. You just gotta be careful when they fly in. Usually they'll bring food and different items in when it's on, normal items. But, oh, geez! Did Toon Link do it? I saw the sparks, Dizzy. Vector in time. Yep, if you push the control stick toward, you're able to predict when somebody's gonna hit you away. You can, lean the control stick in and get back on. Nice chain claw shot there to get back on the stage, tether recovery. And this is very close. I think Antic might already be, you might have to, there he goes. Now he's definitely in Rage, and ready to smack Matthew away. If he can get some good smashes off, he might be able to KO him early, but we'll see. Toon Link is not as light as he seems for being such a little guy. One more good hit from Matthew, and, oh man, the longer sword triumphs the original Master Sword. Oh, but the boomerang came back, hit him in the back of the head, arrow the wrong way, look out, Antic is very close to being KO'd, using that platform very well, Matthew. All right. He's doing well and keeping away when he needs to, and then going in. Let's see if that boomerang... Oh, no, the dash attack. The boomerang was going to come back to him and maybe hit Link again in the back, but because he got knocked away, the boomerang came back to him over there. Wouldn't have done too much damage, but it's a nice little, you know, distractor and way to pepper on. Look out! That arrow is so fast, but he's able to dodge it. Fly Guys in a chorus line, leaving. All right. And hopefully Matthew can get off one good hit here. If not, Antic is not going to give him the time to rack up much more damage. He's going to try to get in and smash him away himself. He's got that rage effect. This is so close. Look out for the dash attack to the back. He rolls behind him. All right. Thought Antic was going for the dash attack, but he didn't do it. Trying to shoot an arrow. Look out! Okay, just barely. That dash attack is going to be devastating with all the rage. Oh, nice little smack with the sword, but Link survives. He is a lot heavier than he looks as well. He's got all that equipment. Uh-oh, he's using his spin. Is that going to give? There he goes. And, he missed the second hit of the smash. Yeah, that spin has a lot of delay, but the up smash catches him. All right, Matthew, good job, man. All right, the Battle of the Links, very even. That was a really good fight. Thank you to Antic and Matthew. Both did an awesome job. All right, so I got to get in here because I'm going against Yoshi Kart. So let me get in here. Well, he got really exhausted from chasing pigs. Poor little Toon Link. All right. So next is me against, it looks like, yeah, Yoshi Kart. So I got to get out of here. And then after that, we'll have Blue Ninja against Devon. That'll be interesting to see. I don't know. Devon is very good, but I don't know if he's equipped to deal with the Miis swordsman. He might not have fought him at all before. And he's got some secret, you know, tricks up his sleeve. Okay. So we're making a new room here as I connect with my other one. And we're making a lobby to jump into. Looks like Mason's having fun fighting some other people as well. Nice to see you guys, you know, pairing up with friend codes and, you know, or more than that, and finding people to play with. So it's very cool. I like that, you know, spread and smash, having lots of people fight. Sorry, we are looking for Yoshi Kart. That is who we need to see. I'm going to try to join as well. Yoshi Kart, there he is. And hopefully I can get in here and we will proceed with the next match. There we go. All right, we are in. I'm having a little trouble with the bracket thing. It's randomizing, but I'll just, you know, I'll tell you who's coming up. So Blue Ninja and Devon next. We're getting down to the last couple fights, so we're doing all right here, and we shouldn't really be in too much trouble. All right, so I'm going to do random on that, and then I have to pick my character here. I'm going to stick, obviously, we have to stick with our characters, so I'm going with Little Mac. Let's see, where do I want to go? All right, switching over. Let's see, so Yoshi Kart, he's playing to Rosalina and Luma. Oh, man, I got to be careful here. I want to be confident, but at the same time, I'm a little worried. All right, so here we go. Where are we headed? Let me see. Kirby Remixer asked him, are you ready for Freddy? I'm ready for at least the Yoshi Kart. Okay, so we're on my, this is my choice, the Punch-Out Omega mode here. Hi, Yoshi Kart. He says hi. Good luck, thank you. Even though he's fighting me, he wishes me luck, so I'm grateful. All right, Luma is love, Luma is life. Yep, I knew that other one was coming. Okay, hopefully my home music and my home turf here can help me out. Here we go. All right, I gotta be very careful with this Rosalina, with her tricky Luma. I can try to punch it away, but it won't always work. Look out for the Luma shot. She's got so much range on this. There we go. Try to hit her out of here. Nope. Whoop. There we are. Jolt, haymaker. Trying not to focus on talking too much, so I apologize if my commentary isn't great when I'm playing, but I'm trying my best here to play and do well. Look out, Luma. Oh, she's got the grab. Oh, nope. Wrong time to slip counter there. But I did the little reverse tilt. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Come on. Not quite the range of my little arms that I wanted. There we go. Get you in the combo. Hit you up. And hit you up for those digits. No. Rosalina, I'm trying to beat you, not date you. Oh, there goes the Luma. Did she get back on? Yep, okay. She's got her little jump. Just missed that punch. And, she's got that powerful smash there. Here comes the Luma, and, this is so intense. Let's get that Luma out of here. Oh, and, trying to uppercut. Oh no, I got the KO punch, but I missed it. Shouldn't have used it so early. You use it or lose it a lot of the time with the KO punch, so gotta be careful. All right, Trying my best here. Nope, she's got that crazy little gimp she's gonna try to do. I should have. I didn't do it in time. Okay, now it's even. And I really have to play smart. I'm nervous and sad that I lost that stock there when I could have used it. Try to get in there while she's doing her Luma shenanigans. Look out. Trying to both work our way in here. Oh, jeez. There we go. Punch the Luma away. Also hit her with the counter. There we go. Uppercut. Get that Luma out of here. No, Luma. No, Luma. Nope. Punch that Luma away. Gotta be extra careful. There we go. Alright. The Luma. I shouldn't focus too much on the Luma, because that's gonna just mess me up. There we go. Come on, guys. Hope you're cheering for me. Uppercut. Oh, jeez. Gotta be careful. Rosalina. Yeah. Come on. I feel like my commentary is horrible when I'm focusing, but I'm trying my best, guys. Smack the Luma. No. Okay, be careful. And no, I missed again. No. Oh my gosh. Gotta get back on. Look out. There we go. Come on. This is so close. She got me with the down aerial. Gotta be careful. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Come on, be careful, be careful. This is so intense. Guys. Oh, no, no, no. I am really worried. No! She got me. I should have countered. Okay, well, I tried my best with Little Mac. I think by self-destructing there with that stock, I really cost myself that one. But at least I don't have to worry about fighting in the matches here. I can just focus on hosting. All right. Thank you guys for rooting for me. Gotta exit out. I'm disappointed that I don't get to fight Devon, but maybe I can afterwards or something. I should challenge him after we win and just see how I do, because I really want to see how my Little Mac does against him. Okay. Let's get out of here and get... Oh, nope, we don't need to go back. So we need... Who are our next fighters? We need Blue Ninja and Devon. Speaking of Devon, we need both of them in here. All right. I'm going to take a little sip of water. Voice is getting a little hoarse. Okay. So Blue Ninja and Devon. I'm ready to go, though. I'm still shaking off my loss, but that's all right. I'll try my best. I shouldn't feel too bad because Rosalina, one of the best characters. And, Yoshi Kart did a very good job. Thank you, Yoshi Kart. Put up a really good fight. Sorry, Dimples. You've been eliminated, but we are looking for Blue Ninja. Hopefully he'll get in here. So we're going to see Mario versus the Mii Swords Fighter. The Mii Sword Fighter has that reflect ability in his custom moves. He's got a lot of things that can maybe help him against Mario's fireballs and stuff. So we'll see. He's got a Shuriken of Light. He's going to try to annoy, Mario with, but Mario has his cape to deflect it back. We're still looking for Blue Ninja. Gotta make... There he is. Alright, Blue Ninja. I'm ready to go. So yeah, you guys can see I have the normal bracket, and then I have these smaller ones, but I didn't... the program I'm using didn't really work out to get it going, so it kept mixing up all the names randomly, even though I told it not to. Anyways, but we're going on. You guys know who's fighting. Blue Ninja versus Devon, and then the last match of the quarterfinals, Jay versus Dylan. So they will be in here hopefully pretty soon. Let's switch over to Fight View, and we are ready to go. All right. When does this end? We've only got a handful of matches left, actually. We're almost already through the quarterfinals here, and then we'll be in the semi. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches left, and then we're done. We are done. Only 4 matches till the finals. All right. Sten wants me to add him. Excuse me. Oh, almost burped there into the mic. I'll try to add some more people later. I do have a few spots. But I added a lot of people as backups before the tournament began. So, all right, here we go. I'm really curious to see how Devon does against Blue Ninja, and hopefully the connection is good. Devon seems to have a good connection. Okay, it is the Mii Sword Fighter with his special custom moves, not usually online playable, and we're going to Prism Tower as well. So it's going to start moving here if I don't hurry. Hopefully they'll stay on the platform. And here we go. Get the shield going. And we're moving. We're going to fly around Lumio City. Oh, hey, buddy. He almost hit him there, but he shielded. Okay, so we're fine. Okay, I'm glad Devon didn't charge up his move or anything, so that's good. That was a little a build thing I had to add is, yeah, charging moves. Devon's just used to being able to charge F.L.U.D. as soon as the fight starts, so. But it's a little, you know, addendum we have to make for charge moves because the match doesn't start until the Jigglypuff flies. And here we go, exchanging blows. Pretty even so far. The Blue Ninja has to look out with a lot of those moves with end lag because Devon is not going to hesitate about taking advantage of it. But they're going on different platforms. Prism Tower known for changing a lot of platforms and moving around a lot, so you got to be extra careful. There is that up aerial. Mario does that little backflip kick, and it can really juggle somebody in the air. Devon is taking his time, though. He's waiting for the change, and Blue Ninja trying for a smash, even though Mario wasn't near him, hoping he would run into it. And whiffing a few hits, Devon is just, you know, biding his time, waiting for a good attack there. Oh, man, but Blue Ninja is coming back. He's got a few moves. Oh, geez, somehow was able to avoid that headbutt. That was very, very devastating. Yeah, Blue Ninja's got to be very careful because, like I mentioned, kind of like Link, his spin attack, his little recovery, has a lot of end lag, and that is just an invitation for Mario to get in there and do a smash on him or start juggling him. This is pretty close, actually. There we go. Mario charged a smash, but Devon did, yeah. But Blue Ninja was able to get in with his little dash side B and attack. Oh, F.L.U.D. knocked him in the air, and Mario caped him. Oh, man, the 1-2 punch. So F.L.U.D. knocks back, it doesn't do any damage, and the cape turns you around, so he tried to recover, but that is very painful. Here's that Mario combo. Oh, we got out of it. All right. He does a little down throw and then does a couple tilts, punching you into the air, racking on damage. We're about to go back onto the walk-off part, so there's a little more room to run around, but be careful because the platform's coming back here in a second. Got to be extra careful. Mario trying to combo him in the air, got the Mario Tornado. Blue Ninja's got to be extra careful here. It is going to be tough, and he has to be super careful once he starts, you know, flying off the stage farther, because Devon is going to go for that Gimp again, trying to knock him away with F.L.U.D. Oh, nice hit. And can Devon get back? Devon's pretty good at recovering. He's got his cape and some other, you know, moves to help him get back on stage and slow his descent. Oh, nice up smash there. They're very close in percentage, but Devon still has a stock on Blue Ninja. Can Blue Ninja take a stock from Devon? I don't think he's lost one yet in the tournament. Man, just cut through with that sword dash. Luckily, F.L.U.D. did not push him back very far, and he's able to make it. Trying the smash, trying to, you know, charge that side smash, hoping Devon will go into it, but you don't want to commit too much with those sometimes because you can wait till you whiff it and then punish. There's that little dive. He puts his, you know, sword first. Did a nice up B. That was very good. He didn't have any problem with Devon messing with him afterwards because he timed it right. There's a nice up smash. All right. The rage effect is helping Blue Ninja here with his Miis swordsman. And, whoa, luckily that didn't take Devon away. That would have been very unfortunate. Devon has a fresh stock, though, so this is going to be very tough for Blue Ninja, but he might be able to come back. Got to be careful on those side platforms because they won't be there forever. This is where Evil Tall or Zapdos will show up sometimes around the little top of the tower. And we're flying off through the city. So crazy. Blue Ninja's doing a pretty good job of racking up a little bit more percentage on Devon. And we'll have to see how this goes. Oh man, this is tough. Yeah, I think Devon's not completely, you know, comfortable with fighting the Miis Swords Fighter. There's Evil Tall making a little cameo in the background. Because yeah, like I mentioned, it's tough to get practice with real people fighting with the Miis unless you fight a lot of people with friend codes. Charging the F.L.U.D. He's getting ready because he knows Blue Ninja is getting ready to knock him away, but he doesn't need it because he had racked up enough percentage to just KO with that fiery side smash. All right. Good job, Blue Ninja, and good job, Devon. Devon is moving on. Okay, so the last match of the quarterfinals, we have Jay versus Dylan. So hopefully we can get them in here as well, and we'll get the next match going. Sorry, Dimples. We need to start a new room, and we will get Jay and Dylan in here as soon as possible. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Please read, says Morgan. I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying. Swimmy, what do you have to say, buddy? I'll try to read it here now that I can look at the chat. Thank you guys for sticking on here. If you don't mind giving a thumbs up, I do definitely appreciate it. And just let me know if you're enjoying it in the chat, because I'm excited to be doing these tournaments with you guys. I really love Smash, and it's nice to see so many people like enthusiastic about, you know, fighting. And I'm excited to fight. All right. Well, I lost, so I don't get to fight anymore in this one. I want to see if Devon wants to do an exhibition match with me. Well, there's two J's. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't remember. What was Jay fought earlier? and I do not remember his guy there, who he used. And if I can't remember, hopefully this is the right J, since we had two of them trying to join. If someone remembers who Jay used, I can't really... Was Jay those... He wasn't Zero Suit Samus. And yeah, I didn't write it down in time, but we'll see. Yeah, we got two J's in here. I hope that we got the right J. We'll see. So we're still looking for Dylan, though. Hopefully Dylan will get in here. Let's see. There's Dylan. All right. I hope this is the right J, and that another J isn't messing with us just to, like, throw the tournament off, because that would be aggravating. Hopefully. All right. Let's see. It's weird that you can't see which person you're, yeah, because it's like they both have the same nickname. It'll probably be easier in the future if people use a more, you know, not their normal name. They could change their Mii name to their screen name or something, maybe. Make it a little easier. Trying to see. Swimmy, please read. Trying to make sure this is the right J. If anyone... Oh, Jay used Rosalina. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this is the right J. But we'll see here. Yeah, it was the second Rosalina and Luma player. I forgot. Thank you for whoever said that. I missed you there. This is another J. I really hope this is... Oh, J... Oh, did we lose them both? Because, yeah, I think we... Yeah, we did. Oh, we got Dylan. Okay. I hope this is the right J. If not, this will be unfortunate here. J's really... Okay. The other J might know to... Okay. But we'll see. Dylan is getting his fighter. We should be ready to go here. Alright. Dr. Freddy's at my door, says Kirby Research. I don't want Dr. Freddy here. Is that an alternate, like, clone fighter, like Dr. Mario for Freddy? Okay. So here we go. We are in the last 4 fights. This is the last of the quarterfinals, and we'll move on to the semis. We've got Jay versus Dylan. Oh, princess battle. Okay. So hopefully we can see. I hope this is the right Jay, because we had another one trying to join. And we'll see there. All right. So I'm going to self-destruct. We got a little bit of lag. For some reason, we have bad luck with Arena Faro. Is it the crowd in the background? It just doesn't seem... We're on the Omega. Oh, no, we're not in the Omega one. It's transforming already. All right. As soon as Jigglypuff's shield explodes, we are ready to go. All right. Heather says, if you're Jay and I'm Jay, then who's flying the plane? All right. Jigglypuff has broken her shield, and we have begun. Okay, so Dylan, very aggressive style. We saw him play against Blaze Ruler's Bowser and just go in. And Jay had a very avoiding style. He tried to get in the right position, use a Luma shot. I don't know how he'll handle Dylan's more aggressive Peach style. I got a little ramp there for Luma to fly up. There's a very sad-looking turnip. They have different damage depending on what facial expression you see on the turnip, so the ones that look weirder usually do more. The sickly-looking one, I think, does a lot or something. All right, so we got some nice hits. Dylan's comboing. Despite the lag, they're both doing well here. Jay's taking a bit of damage, and I think he's trying his style of trying to stay away, but that's not going to work with Dylan. He's got the range of the turnips, and he's just going to dive in there. He can follow you off the stage, and he can get back on because he's got Peach's great recovery. But Rosalina's no, chump in terms of getting back on as well. Her launch star is insane. Dylan's not falling for that Luma shot. You can hear it. And there's a lot of players that don't listen to the game audio when they play, which I always find a little surprising because they'll like listen to music to get pumped. But a lot of moves have very telltale sign, like Charizard's Flare Blitz. You hear that like the sound when it's getting ready to go. So I feel like that's a really good indicator to tell you to shield or get out of the way. But a lot of players, I guess they just don't like the distraction of the game sound, or they get used to it. I'm curious if a lot of you guys play with sound on or sound off. I know it's fun to listen to music when you have games if it doesn't have a lot of soundtrack variety, but Smash has a great soundtrack. There is that. I think that was the frying pan. I think the golf club has the most range. The tennis racket has the most maybe knockback, and the frying pan does the most damage, if I remember correctly. They come out in a set order, so you can kind of know which one is coming next. Kind of like Olimar's Pikmin. You know which one you're going to have if you're paying attention. Man, Jay's racking up the damage here. Yeah, his style of trying to keep away and use Rosalina's advantages of range with her Luma is not working out too well because Dylan's very aggressive. There's a Luma shot, though. Did a bit of damage, but Peach is in there with a crazy kick, trying her umbrella, but it didn't connect. Peach's umbrella can, if you do it at the wrong time, can really hurt you because you can fall off the stage a bit, but she's got a really good recovery because she has that ability to hover. There's a little ribbon dance. Jay is enraged now, so he can knock Dylan away, but he really needs to. There's 100% difference between them in damage, and there's a little smack from the old Peachy power, and there goes Jay. All right, Dylan has a very big advantage so far. See if Jay can bring it back. He's got a nice flat area here, so he doesn't have to worry about a lot of the transformations for a little while, but when that pink smoke pops out, we know, look out, Dylan is going to actually probably have an easier time avoiding a lot of the Luma's abilities now that, you know, a lot of players are used to playing on Omega mode stages, so you don't have to worry too much. But we got the transition. There's that little wall in the middle that can be a choke point if you get somebody knocked up against it, so you got to be careful about that. Oh man, Dylan is already taking Jay off the stage, but Dylan's taking a bit more damage. Jay is, you know, one of the lighter characters. I think both Peach and Rosalina are pretty light, and there's that rainbow, and a couple more hits here. Oh, the launch star to escape. The Luma he doesn't even know what to do. He's just playing around on the little obstacle course. And Dylan is taunting, trying to get Jay to move in, and he tries that dash attack, but that turnip and that smack laid a lot of damage. He's taking a bit of percent from being off screen. You got to be careful about that when you're in the little magnifying glass off screen. You still take some damage. Nice up smash. Hit him with the 1-2 Rosalina Luma punch. That up smash is really good because Luma, you know, lends a hand and adds a lot of range and power to it. Both of them hit. Backing up against the wall for the Luma shot. Dylan is going to use that. Oh man, knocked him through. I think he went through the upper part of that platform, or it was transforming, so it wasn't in the way. That was very good timing there for Dylan, but not quite getting him the extra. Oh, this is tough because Rosalina, yep, and there we go. A little smack of the hand and the ribbon. Good game. All right. Yeah, when I saw Jay use the launch star, I knew Peach was going to go in for a devastating smash there. All right. Congratulations to Dylan. Good game, Jay. And we're moving on to the next fight here. So it looks like we're down to the final four. Yep, we are down to the quarterfinals. So the next match is Matthew versus Yoshi Kart. We're going to see Toon Link against Rosalina and Luma. We got only one Rosalina and Luma made it through. Okay, so yeah, we got a good variety. It's going to be Peach versus Mario. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so we need Matthew and Yoshi Kart in here. All right. How you guys enjoying it so far? I hope you guys are having a fun time watching the tournament. We are down to the final matches here. This is the the semifinals, and then we'll be in the finals. So whoever takes this one is going into the finals, and they might face Devon, they might face Dylan. I'm glad to see Dylan and Devon fight each other because we've got a really good matchup there. Peach versus Mario. It looks like both of them really know what they're doing with their characters. No, we don't want Greninja, but we do want Yoshi Kart. Let me grab Greninja. There we go. Okay. Grab the puck off of him. We're looking for Matthew, and then we'll be ready to go. There he is. All right. Never that stage again. Yeah. Arena Furrow is a legal stage, but it does seem to, I don't know if it lags or it's just happens to be a coincidence with who we get. Okay. So Toon Link against Rosalina and Luma. We'll see if Toon Link can, his smashes should be able to get Luma away, and he's got a lot of range with his different attacks, but again, Rosalina and Luma did very well. Definitely did well against me. That was a very close match. I'm still happy with how I played for the most part with my little Mac, but at the same time, I lost a stock from not recovering in time when I could have, so that really cost me. Sorry, hopefully that, not the, wrong J or whatever. All right. In the future, I'll probably have to get people, make sure they have a unique nickname so I don't get confused here. Okay, the first match of the semifinals. This decides who goes into the finals. It's Matthew versus Yoshi Kart. Toon Link versus Rosalina and Luma. And we're on Final Destination. All right, a little laggy here, but hopefully it'll clear up. There we go. All right, hello. Jumping off. I can spin to the side, do a little punch. All right, a lot of people use the little rollout attack with Jigglypuff to just go off the side. All right, here we go. I'm excited to see how these two players play. They've both done really well for themselves, and it's going to be an interesting matchup. I don't think I've really seen these characters fight against each other. Rosalina obviously has a good advantage, but Toon Link is a little bit heavier, and he can hit really hard, so shouldn't have too much trouble against that Luma. He could probably use his shield against it as well. He has that little perfect shield. You can try. Oh man, little down sword stab aerial into his own bomb. Did a little bit of damage, but not too much. Got to be careful here. Man, those star bits are kind of knocking him down off the stage. You got to be careful on the edge. Nice little smash combo to knock Luma away, but Luma's not dead yet. He's got about 50, I think 58 or so HP, not too much. He's somewhere in that range, but he can only take so much damage before he winks out of existence. And there he goes. I think he's going to go into free fall. And when you knock him off the stage, if you knock Luma high, it means you have those extra few seconds that Luma's falling before it'll respawn as well. So that's going to actually help out a lot. Tried to go for the bow, but Rosalina's diving in there. Yoshi Kart is not afraid to fight without a Luma, but she got it back already. Like I mentioned, Luma's going to have an extended timer in the future here, so it'll take a little longer to get Luma back, but not too much. Nice little smash. Good strategy there. You want to, if Luma's just kind of hanging out separate and you can knock it away without getting punished for attacking the Luma, then you might as well try to get it out of there. It kind of helps to have it away, but of course it's not. I think a lot of players focus a little too much on getting Luma away. And, you know, the damage you want to do is to Rosalina most of the time, but it is a good technique to try to get it out of there. There's that boomerang. He's going to be too high for it to come back and hit Rosalina in the back of the head, but still a good strategy. Those crazy aerials that Rosalina has. He's got to be careful here. Oh, yes, there we go. His little hero spin. Got him back on. All right, come on. There he goes. Oh, he tried a boomerang. Look out. Ah, Luma hit him with the Luma shot. Very good move if you can time it. There we go. Final Destination has a nice slope underneath, so it kind of pushes you up towards the ledge. Helps with people who don't have as much recovery power. But I think Link's alright with his. He doesn't have too much, but he's a bit lighter, so I think he can get up easier than normal Link. He can also bomb jump. He really needs to. Nice! Almost cut her head clean off. No, the game isn't that violent. Oh no, it's very close here. That might do it. No, I don't think so. We didn't see the lightning, but Toon Link very close to running out here. He's got to look out. She could time a hit or some type of smash. There we go. Recovering wide and then hopefully using... Oh no. Can you get back to the ledge? Nice. Sliced Luma and got back on safely. You got to be very careful because, yeah, she can use Luma to edge guard without even having to go into danger herself, which is very good. And, you know, you don't want to get smashed when you're trying to get back on the stage and you're most vulnerable. Trying to roll around, get into position, and get her Luma shot. Matthew's aiming the wrong way with his bow, but that's alright. He knows where she is now. Doing some aerial dodges, trying to get in a good position. Nice. Took a star bit to the side, but he got a little hit off there. And there goes the black Luma. It's gone. Got to watch out for those little halos. Rosalina's aerials, they got a lot of range to them. Link is trying to get in position. He's in a bad spot here towards the edge. Trying to do his down aerial. That's going to leave a lot of room for Rosalina to get that dash attack in. I don't think that's going to KO, though, but it's very close. One more good hit. I don't know if he wants to use his down aerial. I don't think he's going to go for it because that is risky. If you miss, of course, it leaves a lot of room for someone to punish. There's the Luma shot. Matthew jumps out of the way, artfully dodging. Going in with the boomerang. I don't know if it'll be worth it because, yeah, Luma got him behind with the little smash, and the boomerang sails away, sadly, into the abyss. So we got one stock down. Matthew can definitely bring it back here, though. Rosalina is light enough where a little bit more damage, and she'll be gone. Trying to do a little smash combo there. There we go. A lot of the lag cleared up for a second. And they're rolling around. They're getting in close. Rosalina racking up that damage. You've got to be careful. He's just taking more and more. Come on, Matthew. You can bring it back. Ah, that up smash. Devastating. She's just knocking him all over the place. He's got a hard time in the air. He can't use many of his projectiles. Phew, got it back on the stage. A lot of the projectiles are blocked by Luma, which, you know, eventually will kill the Luma, but it's not doing damage to Rosalina, and that's why he hasn't racked up that much. Oh, the second hit was too low on that smash, but he did a good job. He did some damage there in the side, hitting Rosalina, and that's going to help. Man, gravitational pull. It looked like it pulled the bomb in there, but it didn't quite do it. Look out. Oh, nice. Like William Tell, he just knocked that bomb with his arrow, shot it like an apple off of Rosalina's head, but she wasn't wearing it. It's a bomb. You don't want to do that. All right. Here comes Luma. Nope, man, this is really guarding the edge, and she's got those devastating smashes. Look at the range on that Luma. Stubby little arms, but of course those smashes can do a lot. Ah, she shielded it. That was a big opportunity to follow up, and she's not quite in range. He's been lucky here. Matthew, you got to be extra careful. 84 and 84, but one stock difference between them. I don't know if Yoshi Kart is... Oh, geez, nice. Good timing, Matthew, and knocks Luma into the ocean, or whatever's going on back there. Who knows? It's a crazy trip on Final Destination. Got that up smash. Man, Matthew was bringing it back there. He had a really good combo and got the Luma out of the way. while Rosalina was gone. But, oh, nice. Boomerang to the face. Can he do it? Nice. All right. He's got his rage. Is Rosalina light enough? Nope. She's okay. She's going to try to come back. So if he... look out. Okay, stop the Luma. She didn't even need to use her launch star. She was fine. Bringing in that gravitational pull is a really good tool to get projectiles in. Yoshi Kart hasn't been using it too much. You can usually spam it on a lot of characters and just block all their projectiles, but Yoshi Kart's been doing a very good job of using it, you know, conservatively. Launch starring back on the stage. This is Matthew ran away to try to, you know, stay a bit farther, keep a good range, which is smart. I was gonna say he could have taken opportunity of Rosalina's launch star and hit her, but he didn't need it. He hit her with his down aerial. Okay, now he's going arrow crazy, but that's not good. It's gonna leave him open. One more strong hit. Is she gonna do a back Luma smash? Oh, she did a forward one, and there she goes. She did the deed herself. Nope, Link is still alive. Matthew just barely hanging on. Rosalina at 0, though. I don't know if Matthew can come back from this one. Look out for that smash. Don't go into it, buddy. There's a Luma there. Oh, okay, this is going to leave him open, though. One more side. Yep. Oh, he went over her. Nice job, Matthew. Got out of the way. Trying to pepper on percent, but the Luma is really blocking everything. And there is a down aerial, and that's enough. Link, I got to see his cute little face, and she's sliding backwards. That's Rosalina's crawl. She just stuck her little fanny out and crawled along the stage. Such a weird crawl. All right. Congratulations to Yoshi Kart here, and thank you, Matthew. You did a good job. You fought admirably. So Yoshi Kart will be going on to the finals. Now, is he going to face Devon or Dylan? Mario or Peach? Will it be Princess versus Princess? Or will it be... Oh, sorry, Devon. I got to exit out of here first. Will it be the Mario versus Rosalina or Peach versus Rosalina? We'll see. It's all Mario characters from here on out. Man, lots of Mario characters doing very well. We've got a ton of Mario characters to choose from, but it's also probably Nintendo's most popular franchise. So it's kind of cool to see that the characters are pretty good, despite, you know, having a lot of different play styles. Okay, so we need Devon, and we need Dylan, and then we'll be ready. I'm excited for this match because both of them, I could tell, know what they're doing really well. You know, Dylan was using his turn-ups. He was spacing, trying to get in there. Sorry, Xander. Xander, don't spam, please. I'm going to remember your name. All right. But yeah, I want to see how Devon deals with Dylan's ability to stay at range a little more and get in there when he needs to. So hopefully we'll get them in here pretty soon, and we'll start the last match of the semifinals, and then it'll be over once we have the final match. And then I want to try to do, if Devon will have me, I will do a little battle with him, like an exhibition match. And I'll try to use my Little Mac against his Mario, but who knows how I'll do. Little Mac and Mario, that's a really bad matchup for Little Mac because Mario, you know, he can gimp people off the stage and prevent them from getting back on, even with normal characters, whereas Little Mac, even worse with recovery. So I'm going to try my best, though, if he'll let me. We're still looking for Dylan. Hopefully Dylan is here with his Peach. He just fought not that long ago. It was the last match before. There he is. All right. We're going into it. As soon as we see Dylan pop up, we'll be ready to go. I'm excited. This is probably the match that I'm most anticipating so far because I know both of them did really well in their other matches. And some of them have been closer, but they've been pretty good at, you know, doing a ton of damage and really putting the pressure on the other players. And we'll see how they do here. We're almost done with the tournament. Thank you guys to everyone, even if you joined late or you've been here since the beginning. I really appreciate it because, yeah, these are a lot of fun to do, so I'm glad to see people want to actually watch it. Get out of here, sandbag. I'm going to try to put an edit of the first tournament as well as this one here pretty soon, just so you guys can see the fights if you want, instead of, you know, having some of the interim stuff. But I'll have those hopefully here pretty soon. Rest. Just knock that away. It's funny that Jigglypuff can fall asleep and do crazy damage there. We're still waiting here. I think Devon is selecting still, it says, even though I know he's going to be using Mario. Okay, they're both good. All right. There we go. Let's see what stage we get. The random one was Tomodachi, but we don't know where we're going yet. That could be a bad stage for certain characters. Yeah, with the knockback and the low roof if we get Tomodachi. It is! Alright. We got Edgar Allan Poe in a skeleton suit. That's very grim. He's also in a boxing ring. And then there's me. It seems like they always put your own me in one of the apartments. Oh, I did the wrong one there. Sorry, I accidentally did the shield. We got to do another shield. Okay, I should have run off, but we're okay. Just about to start. All right, Mario versus Dylan. Mario versus Peach. Devon and Dylan. There we go. The king is down there. Here we go. Trying to set up a turn-up and have it. There's the shocked-looking turn-up. This is a really good match so far. Yeah, we got both players spot dodging, looking out for grabs and smashes. They both know what they're doing here. This isn't their first time to the Smash Rodeo. Little footstool from Peach, adding insult to injury. It's really funny to see Peach and Mario fight because, you know, he's always trying to save her and stuff. But, you know, sometimes she just doesn't want to be saved. She wants to beat him up. Look at that rainbow. It's really cool. Aerial has a lot of range to it looks like. Oh, jeez. Mario trying to get those aerial combos. Very dangerous to be on top of the apartment building. I think Dylan realized that. He's like, I'm going down here with this little slum shack with the cardboard TV. The whatever that was. It's like a little weird apartment there. We got the soccer one as well. The king is so happy to see these two Mario characters, classic characters, beating each other up. He's just going to do sit-ups and train for his own Smash experience. Oh, trying to keep away. This is very close. Devon has a little bit more percentage on Dylan. He's starting to rack it up a little bit more and get the advantage. Dylan's got to come back here, trying for the smashes, but it's not quite time for that yet here. But he wants to keep, you know, Mario away. They both do definitely know what they're doing here, but Devon might have a bit more of the speed on Peach there. Uh-oh. Nice headbutt. She is very close to going off the stage. She didn't even use her other jump, and that side smash, definitely brutal. All right. Now, this could come back, though, for Dylan. He doesn't have that much to make up for. Only 62% on Devon. There we go. That little tilt there, I think it's a smash. That little spin that Peach does has so much range. A lot of her moves, like I mentioned before, they have more range than you might give them credit for when you're fighting her, because it doesn't seem like she would hit as far. You can really mess with people rolling. A lot of people's down smashes are like that, but Peach's definitely, and Mario's, of course, too, his little breakdance move. When someone's walking by you or trying to roll past you, you can really do it. Nice grab there. Oh man, Dylan has not taken any. Oh, he took two at the end, but that was a really good combo. Grabbing Mario, beating him up, just smacking him around, and knocked him off the top of the stage. This is getting serious. Man, Dylan brought it back here, but he's got to be careful. Devon is not going to go quietly in this. He's trying to defend his title. All right. King, what are you doing? He's just watching. Mario beat up on the princess. Okay, got that little ribbon combo. You gotta watch out for that side smash. Devon trying to take any moment he can to charge the F.L.U.D. He's gonna need it here maybe sometime. Hopefully Peach's recovery will make it not that tough to get out of. She can use her little hover jump to get away. I've seen a lot of Peaches kind of hover around and mess with people because you're not used to her being in the air, kind of like Jigglypuff. She's not at ground level a lot of the time. All right, man, this is tough. Dylan had a really good string there before, but I don't know if he's going to be able to bring it back here. He's already in the orange, almost into rage mode. Look out! Just barely missed that side smash. That probably would have got her because it was fully charged there. And he's trying for it again, but the rage. Okay, I thought he was going to go for it. Nice! Peach Bomber there, did a little butt bounce and knocked Mario away. Oh, man, he's got the rage. If Dylan gets a really good combo, maybe off the top he can get Mario out of here. This is a fight we never thought we would have to see. There we go. Nice. Oh, he's got a throw. He's trying to go for the up. Tried the up combo. That was very dangerous. So many smashes flying around. They're being blocked. They're being dodged. Good players here on both ends. All right, the fireballs. Gotta be careful, Peachy. Oh, there's the Toad. We haven't really seen that yet, but if somebody hits, it's very sad that Peach just pulls out a random Toad and it gets hurt. But if that Toad gets hit, it shoots out like a fungal spore that can do some damage. Oh no, this is very close now. Gotta be careful. Will Devon be dethroned? Oh man, he's gotta watch out. Both players need to be extra careful. There's an opening. Devon did a combo instead of a smash. This is so close. There's a throw. Can Peach get him up? Oh my gosh. And Devon is out. Ah, that was a really good battle, both of you guys. Awesome job. All right. But it looks like Devon won't be going on to the finals. He did get to the the semifinals there. So congratulations to both players. But Dylan took it. That was a really good comeback, Dylan. You both did so well. Proud of you. All right. This is it, guys. It's princess versus princess. We have Dylan versus Yoshi Kart. It's going to be Rosalina and Luma versus Peach. This is exciting. It's cool. We have so many female characters to kind of balance out a lot of the male characters, so it's cool to see. We got the two princesses in the end, really kicking butt and just not taking names as they destroy people. They don't care. They're royalty. They can do whatever they want. All right, so we got Yoshi Kart and Dylan in here. I still kind of want to fight Devon, even though he's, he got knocked out. I want to fight, of course, I want to fight Devon and see how I do against his Mario. So if Devon still wants to fight me, if he's around, if you want to stick around, buddy, we'll do one little exhibition match at the end. All right, nice and peachy, says Mr. Leon Luffy. Yeah, Luffy there in, yep, peachy. Peach is one of those characters where when she wins, sometimes she'll be like, oh, did I do that? Or like, did I win? She'll be really kind of, it almost is like trolly a little bit. All right, we're looking for Yoshi Kart and Dylan. Hopefully we can get them in here, and then Devon will need him later. So this is the finals. Same rules apply, except it's going to be best of 3 matches. So whoever wins 2 first is going to win. We just need Dylan in here. He was just around, so I know he's still here, lurking in the shadows with a turnip and a rainbow. All right, I'm excited. This is going to be good. We got Yoshi Kart. Yeah, I think Jay had a more, dodge and roll style Rosalina, but Yoshi Kart was a little more in your face. I think I'm, both of them I'm rooting for, but after that last play, I feel like Dylan might take it, but we'll see. All right, might be going to Yoshi's Island. We'll see, though. A Mario stage would be appropriate for this final here. All right. Oh, did we lose Dylan? I hope that's the right Dylan that we got in here, because as long as I hope that is him. Because we got 2 Dylans. There's a lot of Dylans and a lot of Jays, a lot of the same named people. I really hope that was the right Dylan that we got in here. Alright, let's begin, and hopefully we'll see, probably tell by the playstyle and stuff. Alright, I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat just in case. So this is it, the first match of the finals. We have Rosalina and Luma, played by Yoshi Kart, against Dylan, played by, Dylan playing Peach. Alright, good luck. Yeah, I think that is the right Dylan, because he's got his taunts all set up. You gotta be careful. Yeah, don't pull that turn up too early, buddy. You gotta throw it off the stage. Alright, I'm excited. It looks like Yoshi Kart switched up his clothes. He's matching Peach. This is gonna be a little confusing. We got 2 princesses, both wearing pink, but I like it. Alright, going in for those combos. Nice dash attack from Yoshi Kart. But Dylan is trying to get in here. Nice, doing those little downward kicks. Those are very brutal. There's that hover that I want to see. Peachy power. Oh no. Yoshi Kart's got that nice down smash, trying to keep Dylan off of him and away so you can get that Luma in his face. And this is going well so far. Pretty much even. Again, we got very close percentage here. Both fighters, knocking them around and building up the percentage, getting up there quickly. Yoshi Kart using a very good, version of Rosalina down smash there to keep Dylan from staying too close to him. He doesn't, you want to keep range with the Rosalina so you can use your Luma effectively. Peach hovering over the battlefield. Dylan is trying to make good use of Peach's great recovery to stay in the right position. Dylan, the one I just said I was kind of thinking might prevail, is actually going, going a little less in percentage here. He's racked up 106% damage, but there's that nice little spin from Peachy. This won't be too hard for him to catch up. Oh my gosh! And that's it. Nice! The frying pan, which I think has the most knockback, or most damage, I'm not sure which way. Dylan had rage effect because he's already above 100. So that was very close. I shouldn't have spoke. Dylan is very good at comebacks, we've realized from the last match, so he can make it here. He's got that rage. He can try to keep Rosalina away from him, use that knockback to get Luma out of the way in the time here. But Yoshi Kart not too far behind. One good hit on Peach, and she'll probably be gone. But look at that percentage. That rainbow just racking up percentage. This is the first match still. Oh my gosh, nice. I didn't see what that was, if it was the golf club or the tennis racket, but Peach knocked him out. All right, the first match goes to Dylan, but we have at least one more. So let's get into that, and we'll see who prevails. So if Dylan wins this one, then he's won the tournament. But Yoshi Kart can come back. He just has to win the next 2. So here we go. Oh, we lost Dylan. Hopefully Dylan will be in here. And we lost both of them. Get back in here, guys. It's not over. That was only the first match. Ah, my throat's getting dry, so I took a little swig of water. Okay. Hopefully we can get Yoshi, Kart, and Dylan back in here. I think they didn't realize that this last one is best of 3, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll see here pretty soon. Yeah, oh, Yoshi Kart's cheering for Dylan, but Dylan didn't win yet, Yoshi Kart. We got one more match, at least. If you win, then we got 2 more. So yeah, we'll see here. I'm excited. That was pretty close, though, because, yeah, a couple times I was thinking Dylan was going to get out of there. Using that increased knockback, Dylan did a really good job with the rage and that side smash to get him out of there. Okay, come on, Dylan, come on. Yoshi Kart, get your bottoms back in here. And we need I'm calling both princesses, please. Both princesses. There we go. Okay, we got Yoshi Kart. I think they're the only princesses in the game. We don't have Daisy. We do have an extra costume for Peach that looks kind of like Daisy. All right. So this could be the deciding match. We'll see. Keep getting Yoshi's Island randomly, but we keep going. We go to different ones because yeah, it's whoever we all choose stages. Me and the 2 competitors, and then whichever one goes is the one we go to. All right. Thank you guys so much. This one has gone pretty smooth. The first tournament went really well, and this has gone well as well. So I really appreciate it, and I'm happy that you all are here to join me. Okay. This is it. Maybe the second match of the finals. We're going to Tomodachi Life again. All right, they both got to be extra careful with that low ceiling. Fun finale. All right, jumping off the side, and here we go. Sweet. And we got that ugly turnip. He loves to pick them and throw them off the side before the match. Good luck to both of you. Hopefully, if we see Yoshi Kart take this one, we'll have another match, but this might be it. All right, here we go. Got the turnip. Rosalina might have her Lumas, but Peach has turnips to keep her company. Nice little smash there to the side, but Peach's dash attack did a little bit more damage. That Luma just giving up that little extra nudge into the air. But look out, you gotta be careful. Sometimes you might focus a little too much on what Luma's doing, and then you're vulnerable when they sneak up on you. They get past your Luma defenses. Nice, got that golf club there. Hitting has a good range to it, so you don't have to be too close to use that one. All right, trying to separate the Luma, keep a good guard on the stage. They are not worried about going lower. They both want to seem to fight on the top. Or are we might be on the final destination of Tomodachi Life, I just realized. So yeah, there's no apartments below. This is a very short apartment building, and you're not allowed to go inside. So yeah, we don't have to worry about the low ceiling here with this one, so that's all right. We still get the nice music, though, which is very cool. All right, I already have a lot of fondness for it, even though Tomodachi Life just came here. Well, this is pretty even here. We got Dylan with 63. Oh, now it's knocked him up to 74. All right, very close. But whoever goes into rage mode first is going to have a big advantage because of that knockback. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Rosalina, very light character at about 90% or so. He's able to KO her with Peach there. Gotta watch out. Dylan has a lot of percentage already, though. Gotta get a few good hits in with Rosalina, and he'll be ready to KO. But Dylan got those combos going on, hitting with the ribbon, using that insane dash. Peach's dash is really good. That crazy little sparkle hands, jazz magic, whatever you want to call it, is very good at kind of being deceptive with how long you need to shield. A lot of time you can block those attacks, obviously, with shields, but if you unshield too early, then you're in trouble. Okay, ooh, Dylan, very close here. If Yoshi Kart can get this KO, he might still have a chance. Nice. Doing a little smash or tilt there and keeping him away. Oh no, Dylan's coming back. He's got the rage effect. He's looking for blood. He wants to be the best princess of the 2. Oh no, look out, Rosalina. There is that. It looks like a frying pan maybe. And there's the oh, nice. Grab that turnip midair. And this is very close. Dylan almost has it. He's got rage. There, oh, smacking him and throwing him, using the little butt bounce. Peach has a lot of moves that involve her little bottom, but she can just knock people around. This is so close. There's the, extra knockback from the rage, but it's not quite. Man, they're even. 2 princesses fighting, 112%. Now it's racking up. Rosalina just needs to get one good smash on Peach, and then it's going to be a tough road to fight because Dylan has a big lead, having a whole nother stock from 0. He'll be doing all right. Trying to smash. There's the golf club, and Rosalina's okay, but Dylan's going off stage, trying to use that attack. Did the little kicks in the umbrella. Oh man, the Peach parasol, deadly. All right. Oh, there's the frying pan and Yoshi Kart. All right. Awesome job to every competitor. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. This went really well, but Dylan, with his Princess Peach, has claimed the top spot. All right, congratulations, Dylan. You are now invited back to participate in the next tournament if you want to. Devon's already ready to fight, man. So yeah, we got Dylan is our winner. That means he can fight in a future tournament if he wants, and he can come back and defend his title. I want to try to get a quick match with Devon. I really hope we can get this going here, and maybe next time I'll be able to challenge Dylan. So we'll see if Dylan wants to compete in the next one. I hope he can be around. Next week, the Smash Wii U comes out, though, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Wii U tournament or a 3DS one, but I will get back to you guys on that. I'm going to exit out of here and do a new game. All right. So yeah, let's see if I can do one quick little exhibition match to finish up the stream with Devon and just see how I do. And then after that, I'll try to do some friendlies with people that are still around, but we're going to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and smashing and watching. I'm excited. This was a really good tournament. Another one went off really well. Definitely, if you were enjoying this, please leave a thumbs up, and I very much appreciate it. We got over 400 people watching right now. It's awesome. Thank you guys for sticking with me. All right, so I'm going to try to join here. There we go. We're looking for Devon. I'm going to try to do a one-on-one fight with Devon. If we can get him back in here. Unable to join. Yeah. Sometimes it fills up really fast when people try to join in there. Hopefully I can get Devon. There he is. All right. Try to get in the room. Join, join, join. Devon, get in here. Nose ender. Don't take up the spots. Yeah, it takes up a bunch of spots if people spam it. So please don't spam the room. I'll do some friendlies after this, but for now I just we got Devon in here, and hopefully I can join as well. Can I maybe? Yep, there we go. All right, good to go. And I just gotta grab my character, and we'll be ready. All right, so one last match. I get to maybe redeem myself, but we'll see how this goes. I'm a little worried. Yoshi's Island, and we'll see how this goes on my end, but I don't know. I'm a little worried. Devon did really well with his Mario, even though he didn't take home this one. Look at that, the little, like, ooh. She puts a little, like, hand through the air. She's like, all over the world. All right, we got Smashers from all over the world, it seems like, yeah. Because I've had a few matches that had a little bit of lag, so I think we have people from different countries. All right, exhibition match. Trying to get my revenge from the last tournament and see how I do with Little Mac against Devon's Mario. Okay, let me get off of here. And, oops. Nope, didn't want to do that. Mario has a taunt that's just like dot, dot, dot. Just a little ellipsis there. All right, gotta get my 3DS ready. There we go. Playing with both hands here, as everyone usually does. And trying to grab the other one. All right, here we go. Going after Mario. I'm gonna try to do my best to talk and take Mario down as well. Oh no, gotta be careful. Ah, he's got that crazy little down smash. That's awesome. Ah, dodged it. Trying to get me in that combo. Oh, nope, Mario, no, you're not allowed to. Oh no, he got me there with that up smash. I tried to use my rising uppercut, but it didn't work out. Nope. He's really gonna try to get me here if I'm not careful. I gotta be extra careful. No. Oh, look out. There we go. Get back on, and yeah, KO punch. All right. I gotta be extra careful though here. I'm getting close to rage, but I gotta watch out. Mario is gonna go for me. He's gunning for me hard. Oh no. Come on. Oh, no! I fast fall. I did it again. I just fast falled on accident. And that, okay, now we're even though. I'm a little worried. I shouldn't have done that. I fell really fast. I didn't know that was gonna happen that fast. That uppercut is crazy. Did a 21% damage with that smash. Try to get him in a jab combo, and nope, that's not gonna work. Look out! Footstooled off me, I think. This stage isn't too bad for Little Mac. Like, it's got a platform, but it's got a little bit more recovery options if you can get it at the right time. Oh no, Mario is going in for these crazy combos. I'm not ready. There we go. Keep him away. There we go. Come on. Nope. Don't want to do that. Nope. He got me. He got me. Look out. And he's trying to dodge the KO punch, isn't he? Isn't he? Yeah, we got. Oh my gosh. Devon, I don't think that was a completely fair victory on my end because I KO punched twice. But thank you for giving me another chance. Alright, even though I got 2 KO punches, I'm still happy with my performance. Thank you very much, Devon. I'll have to have you in another tournament as well. Yeah, you did really well this time. I don't think that was a complete fair victory, but I'm still happy with it. Alright, that was a fun ending. Thank you guys for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. I'll let you know when the next Smash tournament is, and thanks for watching. See you then. Goodbye.